Also talked about a circulating video where he allegedly admits to wanting to date a 12-year-old while he's 17, which is obviously
Wagwan. Wagwan.
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat. You been a bad man, you clatting. Bad one. What? Nah, we gon' need some more on that. ASAP. ASAP. Yo, huh? Excuse me, boy. I beg your pardon. Yeah, nah. Who? How old? Never. Paul, you got a lot of explaining to do. I'm definitely gonna need some defense, and I mean some real substantiated defense for this. This. You know who's in cell block 1. You do. Let's not double it. Let's not. No, we don't want to. We don't want to do that. We don't. We do not. For the girly pops, the huns, and as always, the babes. Stepping my way in for the tea party once more. You already know how we get down. The hun, Miss Coco's Crazy, dropped another tea for us. Y'all seen title thumbnail. PaulTooReal. Apparently we got some updates. If y'all ain't seen the last John, mixy. Messy as always. As we usually cover. Yeah, apparently he had some allegations. Apparently he might have been touching some of the girly pops. Jones was looking definitely mixing it off. Apparently might have been some under the influence driving as well as some other like minor Jones, bro. Some dumb Jones for real. But like obviously we're here for the main dramas, main teas, you know what I'm saying? Main allegations, all that type of beat. And you already know, apparently some more stuff came about that, and apparently more heads is cooperating it, because one John I was saying was, yeah, this John gotta be substantiated on both sides. On the sides of the girly pop that was making the main bid about him on, you know what I'm saying, the TikTok beats, and then on his side too, because yeah, his defense for this, I ain't do it. Yeah, we gonna need more than that, because it's like, anybody could say this, just like anybody could just say any allegations against someone. So yeah, you already know we got to get into it and cover it. So I ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Of course, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time, especially about the teas. Let's get right into it. You already know, like I said in the intro every time. Shout out to Honda Lover Babes, Miss Coco's Crazy. Shit of love, baby. We got PaulTooReal has officially lost it, of course. You guys want to watch the OG vid? Down description, first link, sure to love it, of course. The hun Miss Coco's crazy, as we always say. And let's not waste any more time, because I already know what fool is about to. So let's do it. Facts.
if you thought the last PaulTooReal video was rough, wait until you see this one. Turns out the allegations are spreading. More and more people are beginning to talk about them, and so Paul's family has found the most intimidating ways to silence them by threatening them in different ways. Paul's channel has gone completely silent. He's turned off comments under every single account he has, making it even more suspicious than ever. Things have gotten way more extreme as days go by. Hundreds of accounts have been created dedicated to finding more evidence on the situation, and some have, so we will also be looking at that. But first, I'm selling a limited amount of sweatshirts and t-shirts to help a Palestinian family get out of Palestine, which is an expensive trip during the
Hey, I'm feeling it. Okay. Hun getting nice. I feel it.
these horrible times. A lot of you know Mustafa by now and his 2 daughters. When you buy a t-shirt or sweatshirt, a portion of the profit goes to Mustafa's family as they need money for food and a chance to escape the danger and rebuild their lives. The shirts are super soft and high quality, and you will be helping save the lives of a dad, mom, and 2
Oh yeah, we really going crazy on the merch. This y'all really the quality gels.
toddlers. The packaging is super cute. Custom stickers will be added as
Oh, word? Oh, snap. Oh, no, we really doing a big one.
well as a super fun card. Mustafa's house, seen here, is completely destroyed, but he remains a great father, eating very little to save most of it for his children. One of his arms is broken, so there's no better time than now. Check one out today. Remember that this video is for much more mature audiences. Very serious and disgusting allegations will be discussed.
Hey, yo, you already know. I'm the mature audiences. Well, consider there's some adults like the boss. Yeah, nah. Shout out to the love the boss. By the way, you already know. But yeah, to the boss, nah. To somebody's jits, yeah, I'm fucking unking right next to my casket, so.
So if you are not of age or you're uncomfortable with essay and topics of drinking, please do not watch this video. So if you're wondering how a 16-year-old who just makes simple content and seemingly doesn't harm anyone can get himself into such a serious situation with so much backlash, he has to shut down
Bullshitting around, I feel it. Yo, this, oh my god, this stuff. It's immediately. Yeah, I was trying to snap on my huzz at the same time.
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat wagwan. This is what we was talking about in the other videos, wagwan. You need to stop trying to entertain these us. Yeah, man, like, yo, what the fuck are we doing?
everything. Well, you're in the right place because we're going to talk about it.
I saw that, but I'm in a GC with him.
I know most of you know what led up till now, but I'm going to give a very short summary for those who don't
Fine shit ended it right before summer.
know. So Paul's a shorts creator. He's between 16 to 19. We don't really know for sure, but we can estimate he's definitely around that age. And he just posts.
Nah, I'm always going to estimate on the younger side for these motherfuckers. Ain't no way you're 18, 19 doing this shit, but there's no way. There probably is niggas. Nah, there's definitely niggas, but like, bro, what the fuck?
Simple content. He usually just steals it from some
How it felt waking up this Tuesday morning and not having to go to school. This motherfucker is not 18, 19, bro. Hell nah.
other creator. He's done that a lot of times, and he just kind of
Yeah.
posts some caption and does some like dance and music in the background. And a lot of people don't like him because they consider him unattractive and say he gets too many girls and stuff. But honestly, that's not the real problem here. Like, who really
Now that's a crazy criticism that he get too many hugs. But this is the joint I be saying. I'm on the tip of where like, yo, if there's mad girly pops,
Girly pop.
if there's mad girly pops that find you like, yo, entertaining, yo, they really want your heart, I feel it. But it's the factor of like you try to entertain this joint and it fucking up your life, as we can see. Like, yeah, bro, I'm feeling that hefty. It's like, yo, you can't stop somebody from finding you like entertaining, finding you attractive, you know what I'm saying? Making that heart flutter, you know what I mean? But you can stop yourself from getting around it with bullshit.
cares how, quote, chopped anyone is? The real problem is the controversy he's
Right, nobody gives a fuck. I already say it all the time. Trilly, chopped allegations. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, bro, nobody gives a fuck. Bro, we not gonna beat them shits. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, beauty is subjective. I say this shit all the time. Someone I may find a 1 out of 10. Someone may find a 10. Someone I find a 10 out of 10. Somebody may find a 1. Like, bro, we don't, bro. Plus, the joint I say all the time, too, especially, you know what I'm saying, for the girly pops, it's like, yo, again, face card, 10 out of 10, well endowed, peaches, I mean, y'all, my dumb ass, cherries, peaches, fire. What's the heart looking like, though? Because if it's not looking like, then I don't give a fuck. Factual. Stamps. Yo, what the fuck do my hair be doing every time, bro?
gotten into lately. So it all started with someone, a hate account, generating a fake AI video that spread around of him saying the N-word. He would debunk this, and it was very obvious it was AI from the start, but it was really just...
Oh, yeah, nah, that shit was stupid. Like, bro, see, that's what I'm saying about the, like, new VO3 shit. I just seen the ChatGPT 5 came out, bro. Like, as this John get better, especially on the tip of this... Bro, do y'all see my fucking hair, bro? Jesus Christ. Anyway... Anyway, as this AI shit get better, yeah, you're gonna see a lot more shit like this happen.
This kind of sick inside joke people wanted to play on him because they disliked him so much. They went to his comments and pretended like he said it, even though it's very obvious it's AI. And then after this, it led to more accounts being...
Sure, remind me of the Peyton Piper, John. Because it's annoying as black! Holy fuck, yeah, that shit was so funny. This annoying ass black kid? Yeah, that shit was hilarious as fuck.
Rated, and eventually they actually found stuff.
Just next time that someone gets accused without actual hard proof.
Yeah, that's the shit I was told me, like, damn, this motherfucker got 445,000. Holy shit.
Just know that there are things like that can happen. And before you start hating on someone or anything like that, just make sure to check if it's AI or not.
He went to a party with...
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you a jit and all your audience is jits. So it's like, yeah, this type of bullshit really gonna fly over their heads, bro. Again, I be seeing all the time. The jits is not, they're dumb, stupid, they just gullible as fuck. So they're like immediately gonna be on the tip of like believing in shit than like, you know what I'm saying, obviously somebody older, somebody closer to their casket, like Trilly.
girls, and let's just say took some stuff that kids aren't supposed to. The whole campaigns in school tell us not to take, if you know what I mean. A lot of kids do it sadly, but it's not good for you. You know what I'm hinting at. And there's a video of him telling girls about how he's, quote, addicted to the bottle that we're not supposed to drink as kids. You know what I mean. It starts with A and ends with L.
Yeah, bro, Alk is ass. I keep saying that shit. Paul admits to being addicted to nicotine and alcohol. Yeah, that shit was so stupid. Yeah, that was the, oh yeah, this was the joke talking about in the intro, and I was really talking about nothing burger. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, bro, Jits, you shouldn't hit a Nick stick or no junk like that. I tell Jits all the time, bro. You shouldn't be doing drugs and that type of shit. And if you are interested, yeah, let's wait till we're like of age. On that dumb shit, right? But if he hit a Nick stick once, like he got this shit in his hand, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like he could actually be doing some other dumb shit, like his main allegations, like touching the girly pops unconsensually. Yeah, I think that matters way more. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, yo, if you wanna fuck your own lungs up, bro, that's your prerogative. Am I gonna push you to do that? Hell nah. But if you decide to, bro, that's you. I'm not gonna hold you. In terms of alk, I don't even know why the fuck people like alk. That shit is ass, bro. I keep trying to tell niggas that shit is so, bro. Like you gonna feel good or whatever. I get quote unquote. You gonna feel good unless you get blacked as fuck. Then you're not gonna be feeling anything. But like yo, you gonna feel good in the moment. But I'm sorry, the hangover just not worth it. Like if I told heads, bro, like it's literally saying, oh, and I'm kind of blacking this shit. Also talks about how he will eventually start smoking weed. Like, I'm always going to say to heads that go towards, like, yo, the devil's lettuce, the Mary Jane. I'm always going to push heads towards, like, you know what I'm saying, the L, the Blunskis, you know what I'm saying, rather than I am going to push them towards Alk, bro. That shit is just, bro, Alk is just so fucking terrible, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Both of them are bad for you, bro. Like, obviously, smoking going to fuck your lungs up, and Alk is going to fuck your liver up. But, dude, I just can't do alk. That shit is just so fucking trash now. But anyway, he a jit. He shouldn't be doing any of this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Here's a clip, and at first it didn't seem bad. If you don't do really any digging, it's just like, yeah, sure, it's not good for him, but lots of teens do it. It's something that...
Like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? I'm sorry. What the fuck are we doing, bruh? Fuck. Like, yo, I don't... Again, you can call me Unc. Like, you can call me lame as shit. Because, again, in high school, oh, my God. Truly peaked in high school. Yeah, no, the fuck I did not run in track. Yeah, I ain't peak running them 800 repeats. Them 300 repeats, I definitely ain't peaked during that shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, if anything, I was peaking on the tip of dying. Anyway, like, bro, call me the lame nigga. We just not on this shit, bro. This shit just ass. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Like, to push on someone who could be 16, 17, maybe they're 19, who knows? It's something to push on someone like that seems very, very...
Nah, he's not any age over 18. There's no way now.
mean.
But let's be real, I think we all did a little something in high school.
Oh, not this motherfucker. Yo, why does he hold the mic like this? This shit, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm nitpicking. I know Trilly sloppy. The sloppiest sloppiest shit content. Don't edit fuck all, bro. The battery probably gonna die. Definitely not editing that junk out. But yo, what the hell? Like, yo, this show is getting me so mad.
Half the people that are actually complaining about him doing this are openly doing it on their page. It's just a bit hypocritical. Leave him alone, let him live. He's in high school, let him have his fun. There was even another video that resurfaced saying he didn't even like it and he doesn't even know if he's ever gonna do it again.
But recently after that, a girl published a video talking about how he actually drove on what he's on.
My bad. Yo, hella stretches. Yo, I had to get that joint off. I'm not going cap, bro. It's super early when I'm recording this joint. It's like 5 a.m.
Supposed to take, he was on that. He admitted to it, driving there on that, which, you know, is kind of illegal and very unsafe for obvious reasons. And he was also, because he was on something, he was being very inappropriate to the girls. He was touching their thighs and making them uncomfortable. Some of them even had boyfriends.
Yeah, see, that's the shit I want to talk about for real, like.
Which made it even more awkward.
And Paul was touching a lot of girls, like on their thighs, touching their arms, their shoulders, all of that, just touching a lot of girls. And everybody there was equal, except for me. So at first I didn't really think that much of it until he touched me.
And so Paul releases a response, but this video didn't get a ton of views. It was kind of long, and we know TikTokers don't have long attention spans, and he does not go over it. He just says,
Many of you may not have heard everything that's been said about me online the past couple of weeks. If this is the first time you guys are hearing about it, I'm sorry to be the one bringing it up. For the people who've seen the rumors and watched me get cyberbullied online for the past couple of weeks, I want to speak up about this.
Again,
and
like,
he basically dumbs it down.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, again, niggas shouldn't cyberbully him. Again, who gives a fuck if you're a child? Who gives a fuck about your appearance, bro? If you really watching a nigga or you're, like, on the content or whatever the fuck because they look good, barring, again, them, like, making thirst traps and shit and making content to try to attract heads, which, Paul, you're kind of fucking doing. Oh, man. How many huzz were in the group chat? You're dumbass. That should be pissing me off. Yo, bro, I just dropped my bands. Hold on. No. Where'd my other one go? No. Anyway. Like, barring you doing that, which he's kind of doing, but also in the factor that, like, I guess you could say he's making some other content. Like, yeah, who gives a shit? Like, bro, again, are you watching the heads? Like, I say this all the time, especially on the tip of, like, yo, heads covering, like, reaction content or drama or whatever it may be. Are you watching the bull because they look mad good? Or are you watching the bull because you trying to hear their opinions and conjecture on whatever the talk, like, not the talking topic, but, well, yeah, it would be the talking topic. But whatever topic is, like, being talked about or, like, whatever, like, you know, John is being discussed. It's like, we gotta make that separation. thin lines of parasociality. That is.
Everyone who's saying anything against me is a cyberbully, and I agree once again that the people making fun of his looks are complete cyberbullies. The people making AI videos, you get the idea, but there's tons of genuine criticism he needs to receive because he has a huge platform, he's stealing videos, he's allegedly doing a lot of awful illegal stuff, and there's just so much more. I've made videos on him because there's a lot of controversy he's been in. Of course, he has room to learn, but he needs to realize that not everything is a lie, and once again provides no proof.
Yeah, that was one of the other jokes he was doing. Like, he was kind of like, I don't want to say like religion grifting, but that was like kind of John he was doing a lot. He would post like religious like centered content or like religious centered Johns, and then next to that John post a video about the Huz. Like, it makes no fucking sense.
She addressed the girl that talked about him, doesn't address that situation at all, just addresses little minor ones like him dating every influencer he's with and silly stuff like that isn't really a controversy and I've seen no one talk about. He's avoiding.
That shit is so dead. Like, bro, again. If you gonna date, keep it a little treasy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you can have your content relationships. I say it all the time. Like, bro, you better be mature enough to handle them shits. But at the same time, bro, this PaulTooReal, nigga, no, you're not. Bro, you are not going to be fucking, you know what I'm saying, handling this shit in a mature way, bro. As we can see, clearly, that's the fucking reason we're here, because you didn't handle this shit in a mature way. Sidebar on that, it's like, yo, keep your shit low keysy, like, bro, keep your shit on the background. I be trying to tell heads, bro, the relationship that you got is between you and your partner. For the bros, you and your hun. For the babes, you and your mans. For other heads, you know what I'm saying, heads part of the LGBTQ plus community. For your partner, like I'm saying, like, yeah, you gonna keep it between, it's me and you, baby, not me and us. You. Facts. But nah, bro. These content relationships, bro. These Jack Doherty ass relationships, bro. Now, yeah, everything is out there, bro. Just makes shit even worse and more parasocial.
Kind of the elephant in the room. So now that we're basically caught up, let's see how the situation has progressively gotten worse. Well, his family is desperately trying to get this controversy, specifically the one the girl was in, the girl was talking about that we watched in the last one. We'll watch a quick summary to refresh our brains, but they're trying to silence people from talking about the situation without giving a really valid reason.
I about to say, yeah, that's kind of weird, like, getting into that jump, because you would just say, and this was something I was saying in the, you know what I'm saying, previous fuck was that, bro? That's not even grammar at all. Totally dumbass. Previous vid. I'm like, yeah, bro, if, like, on the factor of Paul, it's like, yo, bro, you could easily, like, super disprove this and prove that heads are capping about you if you just come out and share, like, you know what I'm saying, obvious, like, you know what I'm saying, evidence and or substantial proof to really debunk this, John, you know what I mean? Like, if he comes out, shows, oh yeah, no, I was here at this time, I wasn't really doing this, here's what happened, yo, I wasn't really under the influence or no John like that, like, especially driving, yada, like, if you just straight up show this jazz, it clears your name. So if he's coming out, like, you know what I'm saying, and potentially, you know what I'm saying, trying to, like, quell any, slander or any type of Johns, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, because again, like, all of this John really gotta be substantiated more on both sides. If you're trying to, like, censor this basically, or like shelve this out, it looks kind of weird, because it's like, yo, again, now we gotta ask the question, Streisand effect. Well, if you're trying to put this down, then more heads are gonna talk about it, and then we really gonna ask the question, well, are you guilty? It's like, yo,
I see some of the DMs they've sent people on TikTok, and they are literally so threatening. I'm actually scared I'm gonna get sued.
Confession number one, actually two confessions, two in one. Anyways, and then I'm like, that wasn't long after you got there, so you drove there. Yes. Oh, stupid. And then I screenshot it, he's like, you're gonna post that, aren't you? Yes, you're just admitting to touching me. Drink, and I'm drunk. Boom.
So this is a brief summary. The video is 8 minutes long, so feel free to watch the full thing yourself.
I just hate seeing shit like this happen, bruh. But one, let's do better for the Huns. Let's not put the Huns in no uncomfortable scenarios. Again, Paul, like, for this potentially being true in a hypothetical scenario, it's like, yeah, man, for someone that really wants to entertain the Huz, that really want to have the Huz really drilling over you in the group chat, yeah, doing this type of shit really not gonna be that. So we gotta do better for the babes. Second to that shit, I keep telling heads, bro, this club shit is ruining niggas. It really is, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit. Having heads glees you to fuck up, you know what I'm saying, the validation, gratification, all that shit. Yeah, bro, it's really not worth nothing. I'm not gonna lie. These heads don't give a fuck about you. That's just really what it is, though. I ain't gonna lie. If you had no plat, no money, no status, none of that, they don't give a shit. Who the fuck are you? Let's give it a buck. I like, and I say it all the time. This is why I keep stamping in. I don't give a fuck about no looks, about no other Jones, about what gifts you could give. This is the same Jones say with Miss Tan.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Real quick, even though yo, Trilly out here, tired energy, late night vibes, or early morning vibes, like I said, 5 a.m. But whatever, like, this is why I was just saying to Miss Tan, I'm not worried about how you look. Your face card look good. Peaches, cherries, fire. I don't care about what gifts you could give. Yo, we could fly out to Perth, get some Elegantes. Like, yo, that's cool. It's like, do you really give a fuck about my heart though? You got the best interest there. I'm gonna keep stamping that in, cause it's like, dude, these heads, especially once you really like got up on something. I'm not saying don't trust anybody or no Jones like that, but you gotta really stamp it in, bro. There is heads out there, especially in this era surrounded by the internet, this cloud shit. You know what I mean? Short form content, all this beat, bro. Heads see that, yo. There's easy ways to get up now. These 15 minutes of fame type of shits. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 15 minutes of shame, by the way. These fucking like Haley Welches, these Bobby Altoffs, yo, these shits is possible, bro. They seeing any out, that shit can't immediately get you to clout. I'm like, bro, I'm cool off it, bro. I'm good. And so shit y'all motherfuckers, but nah. You're like, again, we going through the shits. You're somewhere between fucking 16 and 19, nigga. You're a jit. I know for sure. So it's like, bro, you gonna learn one day. But off the basis of that too, you can think right now. So I would suggest starting to avoid more of this shit, especially now. But I would have definitely thought about that shit even before all this, y'all. Again. Hypothetically, allegedly. But seriously, though. What's not alleged? Avoid all this bullshit. Like, I'm dead serious. I think heads really don't understand that. This cloud job not worth nothing. Especially, bro. Especially if you in high school. Because I know, especially, bro. Like, some of the jits is watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? It made me some of the girly pops, you know. I know the girly pops is watching. It's a tea party for sure. Yeah, this clout shit worth nothing. So I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead, tell them niggas too. No cap. Shout out to bros if they're watching too. But you can go ahead, tell the niggas this too. Especially if you're in high school, this clout shit is worth nothing. Y'all get out of high school, boy, the minute you hit graduation, nigga, y'all all nobody. I don't know who the fuck you are, and neither does anybody else in the world. So that clout shit y'all worry about, skedaddle. Fuck out of here. That shit is worth nothing.
On TikTok and give it more attention, but she's given her.
By the way, if you want to translate that clout to somewhere, translate it on YouTube. This TikTok shit is not worth anything either. I am not taking you serious. Again, 1 million followers on TikTok translate to like 10K on YouTube. You're nobody. Again, I don't give a fuck about it.
Statement talking about how she was at a party with Paul and he came there, you know what, and then he was being very, and we know this is a common case. Sometimes he might not even remember this. That's why he's calling it a lie, because he doesn't remember doing this, because he was, you know, on something trying to get around YouTube taking down my video. But as we know, people who are on stuff can do stupid and really, really awful things, and so there is a chance it's illegible.
Hell yeah, that's especially the Jones would drink it, bro. I'm cool. I don't know how heads could get to blackout shit, bro. We was already, bro, when we seen the fucking wrong one.
Let's up those numbers!
Correct one. Bloody, you fucking moron. Anyway, at least for that, you know what I'm saying? It took him 3 tries, but he finally took that accountability. Sidebarring. Yeah, with that old mango shit, seeing how he was, I don't know how these niggas be drinking like that. I keep saying, bro, that shit is so ass.
For the 100th time, but he was making the girls uncomfortable, touching their thighs, legs, and then she ended up also getting the same treatment as the other girls, even though she made it clear she has a boyfriend and was not comfortable with it, though she says she does not consider herself a victim. Later they talk on Snap, and he admits to driving there on what we know. We already went over what this is, A to the L. He admits to that, she screenshots it, and he says F you, as she said. So we're up to date now. Good. Now, recently, a few different creators on TikTok have been talking about this situation because it's a much more serious situation with a little bit more evidence backing than just a blatant AI video in the past. And the mom, let's just say, has not been so happy. She actually has an account. PaulTooReal's mom has an account, and she actually has a decent amount of followers. She posts about stuff with him, and
I mean, that's kind of like, yo, see, this is the John I be saying, because the boss got her own accounts too, which is kind of funny, hilarious to this. But Alfie, fuck, yo, Trilly can't get him for nothing. That's how you really know. Again, it's like, yo, it's early morning tip. It is. But like, sidebar to that, yo, heads like Sophie Manasai got her mom and her job making like, you know what I'm saying, like videos too, got like her own account, which in that effort is good, because obviously it's more or less like she's even in like some of Sophie's videos herself. Like, yo, this is like more or less, we gonna monitor, make sure you're not on some bullshit. Like heads like Princess Amelia. Yo, Thomas, we got a microscope on you, nigga, by the way. Anyway, yeah, you would think this is a more good effort, but clearly I don't know if that's showing as hefty, at least before this shit, because if we're potentially censoring, then I guess we're here now monitoring.
Coffee and simple stuff like that. When you go to her page, she does not seem like the type to threaten to sue you.
I just had my surgery, and my good friend Jessica sent me an amazing care kit, so I thought I'd open it with you. The box says fragile. It's got a spoon on it with a...
This deadass, like, doesn't remind me of, like, the boss making vids and shit, too. But god damn it, like, yeah. Unfortunately, madam, I don't know, your son might be on some bullshit. I'm not on that shit. I'm gonna hold you.
Some sort of steam coming off of the spoon. It also says perishable, put in the refrigerator right away. Look how cute the inside of this box is.
But then, Recently, a TikToker published a video where he talks about how she sent him a not nice DM after he talked about the whole situation that girl discussed. Sadly, there's copyrighted music in the background, but it's okay because I screenshotted the message and we're gonna read it and dissect it and why it's just interesting. And I want to remind you, all this guy did was talk about what this girl said, and he obviously said alleged and everything. When you see an accusation made by someone who knew the guy, you're gonna talk about it because it needs to be discussed. Even, of course, no accusation is 100%, but it still needs to be discussed. There needs to be awareness around it so we know the truth in the end. What would make you get on here and spread slander and lies about my son? You even said you know most of this stuff could be made up. Okay, to start it off, first of all, of course, any allegation could be made up. Any type of allegation, that's why it's an allegation.
And this is why I keep saying a good amount of this on both sides, like PaulTooReal and then the girly pop saying. That's why I keep saying it. Both of this guy, like on both sides, it's got to be more substantiated with both claims. Like for him disproving it, and then for her obviously like more or less substantiating it. You know, on her side, like if more people were to like corroborate this, which obviously we're going to see more in this video. Duh. You know what I'm saying? That would obviously help make that, like, you know, claims that she's making against him. But also on the side of Paul, like I said, yo, if he just come out, hey, man, listen, yo, in the scenario when I was driving, there was no alk. Yo, during the time of that, yo, you can even ask people I was around. I wasn't even drinking before this, yada, yada. Like, yo, that just proves the potential DUI, drunk driving or whatever. Yo, for the girly pops, yo, you could be like, again, which is directly what you could do. Bruh. Yo, I was here at this time. Yo, I was here around these people. These people around. If they seen this, they would literally like just say it, bro. Because again, if you see some bad John happening, you want one hands brought to justice. At least I would hope with this fucking moral system. But again, this cloud shit is ruining niggas' brains, as we can see, especially with that LA shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, especially in the air over there. Anyway, but like, yo, you would clarify this boy, no cap. So again, like, yo, if people can corroborate, yeah, I was seeing Paul at the time, like, yo, he wasn't on nothing, or even again to help the girly pop, like I was saying, yo, people were here at the time. There's other Huns that can corroborate this that are being touched by Paul. Yo, like this would help support both of their cases in the effort of like, yo, more people seeing this on both sides. Okay, like if they can corroborate this, then yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, whoever is more like substantiated. Yeah, the opposing side is cooked as fuck.
It's not proven, but when someone who knew the guy is talking about a personal situation where they felt hurt and unsafe, of course that needs to be discussed. Even if, yeah, sure, maybe he came home and said, Mom, I didn't do any of this, they're all lying. Sure, but he was, again, he admitted.
But that's a whole thing too. Like, obviously, we can take in that scenario, like, I'm not oblivious to that. Yo, a mother is way more inclined to believe her son. Why? That's her son! Like, yeah, if I tell the boss I'm John, she's probably going to be way more inclined to, like, believe me, because obviously I'm her son to that case. But still to that, this is what I'm saying. If there was people there present in these moments, like, yo, they're more or less to corroborate these situations, which obviously would substantiate it more.
To it, allegedly, that he was on something. You can do stuff. Like, there's recently a live stream where a streamer went around doing awful things to girls while he was under, you know what, while he was on A to the L. You can do awful stuff and completely forget about it when this is why you don't take this type of stuff in the first place. So, first of all, it's an allegation.
Facts!
So I don't know why she's so mad. Don't shoot the messenger. He's just talking about something that someone who is fairly close to him is spreading. She continues with, he's become a target at 16 years old. No, he did not drink or drive or...
I told you, bro. He's a fucking jit. I'm like, bro, he's not 18, 19. There's no way in hell, bro. He's a fucking kid, bro. I'm like, bro, 18, 19 saying huzz? Bro, come the fuck on. There's no way in hell.
Touch her thigh. We know her. Okay, all the time on TikTok, I see people just randomly...
Wait, what? Nah. Let me go back, because I was on the fucking, like, bro, come on, that shit is so corny. He's become a target at 16 years old. Like, he's become a target, I'm sure, of people, again, like, on some, between hate and genuine criticism. Some heads is hating on him, like, the fucking chop shit. Like, yeah, I'm sure of that. But, like, again, target of, like, blatant, again, like, slander, misinformation, defamation. Again, we got to see it more substantiated, so we'll hold on that. At 16 years old, this is what I was saying. He's a fucking jit. That's obvious, bro. Hush shit, come on. No, he did not drink or drive or touch her thigh. Again, this has just got to be more substantiated. We know her. Well, what does this do for us? Like, if you know her, okay. That would make it worse if it's true. And, again, worse on her part if it's not true. So, like, again, I don't see what... what does that do? You know?
Not drink or drive or touch her thigh. We know her. Okay, all the time on TikTok, I see people just randomly lying that they know someone. So honestly, even though I'm not saying this is true in any way, the fact that the mom has now said, yes, we know her. Like, we know her. We have had interactions with her. Makes it, to me, like, once again, it's alleged, but to me, that's something that kind of adds on to her story, like, adds on to her ethos or whatever you call it, because her credibility, that's the word. Because now we know she's not some rando on the internet just making up a story. I mean...
I don't know. I'm just always suspect. Like, I don't know, call that bad intuition or, like, truly the asshole. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, who... Again, it's his mom. Like, she's going to be more inclined to trust him on that effort. So I'm like, on that factor. And again, like even Miss Coco's Crazy said, we know him, we know her. Like, people can say fucking anything, bro. A motherfucker can see me on, like, internet, like, motherfuckers can see one video of me and be like, yeah, bro, I know Trill. Like, we're really in that era of parasociality and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know how substantial that is for me.
She could have made up the story, don't get me wrong, but she's like...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how hefty I am to believe that. If I put that a scale out of 1 to 10, 10 being, okay, yeah, I trust that shit, and 1 being I don't, I'm putting that, like, at a 4. Like, max 2. Like, it's really hovering around 3. Like...
Remember when the CEO dude got exposed for cheating? Random people would go on the platform. I saw at least 5 videos claiming to be their, like, kids. And everyone...
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how inclined I am to just trust that.
In the comments was like, oh yeah, oh, what's it like? They're faking it for likes, you morons. How are you falling for this? So it could be one of those situations, but now that the mom has admitted that they know her, I don't know. That's just, once again, completely alleged. Please don't sue me, PaulTooReal's mom. But that does add more credibility to me personally to her story, now that we know for sure she knows her. We know her, she's made fake screenshots, she's
made fake screenshots. Can you... Simple. Can you provide those? Yo, this is what I was telling the girly pop, because she was saying, yeah, bro, you know I'm gonna expose you, PaulTooReal. And I'm like, okay, if he does some bad shit, yes, we won't bring him to justice. Can you show me these screenshots? I'm not trying to be that nigga. No parasocial shit. But again, this is all shit that if we're making we want substantial proof. That's what I'm getting into. If we're making crazy allegations or whatever, like especially some hefty Johns, bro, that could be potential slander, defamation, misinformation, all that beat. Yo, if you provide some substantial proof, you substantiate that boy more. We are way more inclined to believe you, because bam, substantiated proof means, hey man, they're pretty fucked. Like, they're pretty effed. So that's what I'm saying. She made fake screenshots. Show that, because bam, if you can prove that these screenshots are fucked up, I'm like, hey man, I'm really not inclined to believe her story that much. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it.
Did he gain fame by hopping on the hate Paul trend? Once again,
she attempted to gain fame by hate. Okay, this is a whole other argument itself, because this was the John that she was saying in her vid. She was like, yeah, bro, heads are saying I'm just trying to farm for clout, bro. I'm just clout chasing, all this. I'm like, fuck, bro. Of course this was gonna come up.
And obviously, I'm not saying this is 100% because I'm gonna be honest, she's a bit intimidating. She's being a bit intimidating, but you need to provide some proof to some extent for me to believe.
I'm sorry, I'm not intimidated by these niggas. I will never be, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? Because, bro, again, if you're sitting there intimidated on the fear tip, I don't know if you...
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
If you have not seen on the page, I know the girly pops have definitely not seen this shit and not watched this shit. But yo, there was the iDubbbz and fucking Sam Hyde doc when they did the interview, bruh. And this is a perfect example of that. Where yo, it's very clear that Soy Dubs gave into being soy, bro. And he had let the freaking interview shift in the argument of trying to get over on Sam Hyde, into Sam Hyde took that boy over and he cooked him, right? Like, nah, bro. You cannot give bulls an inch. They're gonna take a fucking mile. That shit's dead. If you start letting them poison your jump, bro, poison the well, nah, bro. Never. We need to get right to the facts. I need that substantial proof. You're gonna again call Trilly the asshole. I'm willing to hear all the heads out. But when we start bullshitting, pussyfooting around, yo, what we really need at the end, never. Let's really talk about it. It's like, yo, I'm gonna hear out everything you got to say, but you're going to answer my questions, though. When it's my turn to talk, you're going to listen. And you're going to answer. Because if you don't, well, why? It's my bad for heads watching this at some time at night. Shoot, I shouldn't even be doing this, John. Again, 5 a.m. You're going to answer them questions. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, I'm not taking that intimidation factor. Yeah. Mwah, it's real cute, but you're going to answer these questions, though.
You oh, you're saying lie, she's trying to gain fame off of him. Well, now we know that she knows, unless this creator somehow faked the DM, which I don't think he would. What would you get out of that? Barely any people know that his mom is on, I don't think he only got 10k likes for it. It didn't get him much attention. So maybe this could be a fake thing, but I mean, that just would be so much work and it seemed kind of...
No, it would be just, I'm sorry, I'm never going for the fake element unless, there's really some Skinwalker, Natalie Reynolds shit to it. Because, dude, this is the same thing they were saying with, the Clara Dow and, hobby shit that they were, faking the John and, it was all, PR. Which kind of funny enough, in the end, some of y'all were wrong. low key, like their breakup and all that was real. But like, yeah, at the end, they like, you know, Clara did her like PR for like a week. She was going through like the Instagram Johns or whatever, and was you know what I'm saying, responding to heads, asking her questions, and she was saying how sad she was, and then it was Hot Girl Summer. Ridiculous. I didn't even know the motherfucker Javi actually made videos, but again, we know who the main character was. Nobody's really watching that nigga. Let's be for real here, bro. Avocado! Say no skinwalker shit, baby. You gonna have to start genuine, bro. We can't sift off the cloud of someone who fucked up their cloud. It's... fuck are we doing? Anyway, yeah, like he started making vids. I'm like looking at this nigga, boy, he wasn't sad for shit, boy. Boy, he was smiling ear to ear in his fucking, I don't know, apology response. I don't know what the fuck it was. His breakup clarification vid. I don't know. He smiling ear to ear, and boy, he looked like his life good. He talked about how he felt like he was held down. Never. I'm like, holy shit. Ah, this shit was rough. But main sidebar, getting back to that, like, yeah, they were saying like that whole Joan was fake and they was doing this Joan for PR. So again, I don't understand, like that La Sadi shit. Holy fuck, like avocado. That faking dramas to like, I don't even know. For her, it's for rollouts for her music, but this like faking dramas just for clout in general. Holy fuck, it is just so ass. Nigga, just be genuine. Holy shit. Like, if you have to fake dramas and shit, you need to know that you're fucking irrelevant and boring. Like, let's keep it a buck. And I know, again, that's like, who the fuck is this guy, Trilly? Trilly is not shit. Trilly is the dumbass. Trilly not beating the chop, zesty, fucking stupid. I don't know, fucking know, all the allegations. Yeah, not shit. But you need to understand that if you got I guess, especially with that fucking relationship content. But again, if you're mature enough, do whatever you want. But with that relationship content and this like fake ass skin walking drama content, you need to know that you're fucking irrelevant and boring. Because without that shit, who the fuck are you? And why are niggas watching your ass? Oh wait, they're not. Because you, as an individual, are not entertaining for shit. You need these fucking dramas and you need these fake-ass relationships for the content. For people to watch. Gotta be like, take you out on this shit. Well, come on, man. These are the two best contents. You need them for views. You need them to have niggas sub up. Like, the fuck? Bro, you... Who the fuck is Drilly? Nigga, who the fuck are you? Yeah, bro, we get them all the time. Hey, man, what the fuck do I know? It's clearly working for these niggas. Not. Bombocat! Wagwan.
Purposeless. She then adds on, he made a statement, maybe watch that. That's the...
He made a statement? You mean that video? If she's talking about that video being his mom, that video is ass. Again, he needs to do more to substantiate disproving this shit, because then this whole boy is gone away, kissed away.
Thing we did. All he said is he's being cyberbullied and they're all lies. The problem with that is, like, think of this as a court logic. I'm sure I don't really know much.
Hey, if I think of this in a court logic, again, it gets worse for these niggas. How we're covering Denham's case, she's trying to Frogan, and how they're getting fucked ass backwards by Ethan with this malicious copyright lawsuit. Yeah, all that bullshittery y'all put out on the TikToks, on the Twitches, on the tubes, on whatever, bro. Yeah, that's real cute, pushing these narratives and shit. Bro, when you get in the court, bro, this shit is reality, bro. It's gonna be, hey, man, you gonna have substantial proof on this side if you got any, or you're going to have substantial proof on this side if you got any. And if either side really doesn't, the side that does, it's looking like a dub. It is. So I'm like, dude, that's what I'm saying. We're pussyfooting around this shit. I don't know. Again, if we are farming, I guess it's kind of working. But, like, if we're not, this is looking like bullshit. Like, bro, again, both sides could really substantiate this more by showing things and having, or if you don't have, like, again, a forensics or it didn't happen, fucking pics if it didn't happen type of shit. More people that are around in these moments to corroborate these things. You know what I mean?
About court of law when it comes to accusing people with screenshots and stuff, but that's more
like,
evidence to me.
You know what's so funny? Another thing, back to the Denham's Casey Trafalgar lawsuit, this is exactly what's happening. This is why people get subpoenaed, and this is why there are witnesses in court of law. Because, again, if you don't have enough substantial evidence, well, if there were people there in a moment, they can give their sightings of what happened, their sides of it, and that can corroborate a side more. This, oh my god. I can't believe I had to explain this shit. It's so fucking stupid.
Going, imagine just standing up, you hurt me, you punched me in the face, well, you're lying, okay? And their face is like covered in blood. Like, you saying you're a liar, you're a liar.
Yeah, like, but this is, then there's nuances to this as well, though, because, again, if you are the only two people there, then yeah. If one person comes out and their face is fucked up, there's only one person that probably did it. Unless the person punched the shit out themselves, but I highly fucking doubt it, right? What's the case someone's gonna do this shit? Like, I don't know what kind of psyop is that, you know what I mean? This is like 1 out of 10 chances, man. Or like if we're doing on the percentage scales like I usually do, this is like, dude, this is 5% chance this shit gonna happen. I don't know why somebody would beat their own ass, but I guess again, anything could happen, right? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Because you want people to harm themselves. Shouldn't even have to say that. But seriously, though, it's like, yeah, in that scenario, like one-on-one, there's no one else to cooperate. Yeah, it's probably like, yeah, the person on the other end is probably fucked. Like, yeah, they definitely did this shit. But then if there's other people around, then that changes this. Because, again, if multiple, like, stories can cooperate another thing, then, like, yeah, that's probably the actual realistic scenario.
50 times doesn't automatically make their statement untrue. So far, she has videos, she has screenshots, which, once again, I'm not saying 100%, allegedly, like, it's possible to fake screen recordings, it's possible to fake videos, who knows, AI, anything's possible, but all he has is
well, the AI shit, yeah, I'm saying, like, is there other screenshots of this shit? Because if there is, like, yo, we need to see them, Jonas.
I'm being cyberbullied and she's a liar. So his video doesn't disprove anything. She finishes it off with, and then use her platform to spread the truth instead of helping bury a young content creator who's actually amazing in real life and is being cyberbullied at a level that...
Listen, a young content creator shit is cute, but again, this young content creator is spending half of his fucking content fucking with the Huz. So this is something that he could have genuinely avoided in his content creation journey. So that's already one to this. And second to that, who is amazing in real life. How the fuck do I know that? And again, that's like, this is your son. Again, for all the boss ladies out there in the world, it's all love to the moms. I know they gonna love their children. I see how the boss, loves her fucking kids. Ha! None of this shit here. Y'all seeing me talking to the mic, set up all this. It's happening without the boss. Usually, the boss ladies love their children. So I can totally understand that. And he probably is. I'm not going to cap to you. But the only thing that we can see is stuff that we're privy to, especially on TikTok and through the content that he's putting out. And as far as I'm concerned, he's worried about, I guess, some religious practices, which is good on his end for his beliefs. You know, that's great. I tell heads all the time. I respect everybody's beliefs. You know, especially just making you a better person, put out love in the world, barring them being harmful beliefs, because, yeah, sometimes pretty bad. But anyway, super sidebar that. All we can see is what he's putting out, and, like, again, he's fucking around with the Huz. Talk about entertaining the Huz a little too much for me, man. It seems like he needs to calm it down, pipe it down a little bit, start thinking with the good old dome cap instead of that one. You know what I mean? But it's like, I guess I'll take your word for it, hon. I don't know. And is being cyberbullied. Now, this is true to a main degree, but again, that does not absolve him from the allegations being put against him, which again need to be substantiated more, but also his defense does as well. So it's really that. The slander is illegal and needs to stop. Now, if it's straight defamation and like straight false completely, yes, I would agree with that. It would be illegal, and he would get probably sued to fuck, because, like, you know, defamation, real bad, like you're maliciously putting out bad things to slander him and to ruin his reputation. That's what it would be. But again, that has not been super substantiated on either side, so
it is unreal. The slander is illegal and needs to stop. Okay, there's a lot to break down in this sentence. So firstly, no, it is not illegal to talk about alleged allegations. Sure, there's a possibility for the 100th time that they're false, but when someone makes a statement that knows
and yeah, that's what I was saying. If it's like straight to be proven, yes, that this is like it. Again, this is what I'm saying. The defense has to be substantiated more, because if Paul and his mom, as we're seeing here, can like, yeah, prove all these things, screenshot, nah, he wasn't doing this, people were here, he was never drinking, people are around, he was not touching his girly pops, and prove that they were just maliciously lying about Paul, yeah, then it becomes illegal, because you are straight just defaming him to, again, ruin his career. But again, right now, as it stands, needs to be substantiated on both sides. We're just on he said, she said, so, like, literally, he said, she said, being a girly pop, another vid. It's like, again, it's up in the air, so this is not illegal as far as we're concerned right now.
About someone, you are allowed to talk about it. Like, you can say this person made this statement. It is illegal to make things blatantly up, obviously, and slander someone. So the person she should be going after,
ding, 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 ding,
after, if this girl actually made it up and they have proof, should be that girl instead of going after people talking about it.
Ding, 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 ding.
That makes this very, very strange. It's like, why not go after...
Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. And that's what I'm saying. It's up in the air right now. That's why it doesn't make this illegal, because the people like me, Coco's crazy. This is like kind of Lawless D syndrome, but not in the case of like bleeding, just in the case of this. People like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Coco's crazy covering this, like commissary community drama, slob, tea covers, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're outside sources. Obviously, if we go into this job maliciously and try to spread a narrative on either side, not looking at this like unbiasedly and objectively, then that's a problem. Then we'd be fucked too. But obviously, going into this, like, looking at this, okay, this is what allegedly happened from this side, this is what allegedly happened from here, you know what I mean? And taking that in and being like, okay, we're gonna look at it, come to a bridge, see what is potentially true and what could not be, you know what I mean? Duh. Like, it puts you in the good area, or I guess a gray area. on these sides of it, yeah, that's where it really is, because being the girly pop, if this is again all made up bullshit, the straight slander defamation, she's cooked, because like she's the one making this bullshit up. On the side of Paul, it's like, yo, again, if again she's making this up, yo, you're good, because again she's just making it up. This was straight defamation. If she's not, you're super fucked, because god damn it, Paul, you nigga, this is what it would be. You know what I'm saying? It's bad optics. So it's like, yeah,
the person that made it, like you said, made it up. And also, I agree, he is being cyberbullied to some extent. He is. I mean, this happens to a lot of young creators. He's not alone in this. Yes, he's being made fun of his looks like he's always been. But once again, you are a mom. And when you let your kid, because she said 16, who knows for sure, but when you let your kid, you let him have a platform.
That I believe. I believe that. Like, yo, yeah, she gonna know how old this nigga is. Like, yeah, I believe that.
You know what could happen. It's not her fault she's cyberbullied, but like she allowed. Also, you have responsibility over your kid going to parties, over your kid when your kid drives, all of this. So the fact that she's taking no accountability right now kind of annoys me. Like, you're his.
That's what I'm saying. It's like on that factor. That's why I'm like not really that inclined to trust her like outright with everything. Like the age thing, yeah, sure, because again, he looks like a fucking jit. The shit that he says, his rhetoric on his TikToks, like, yeah, he's a fucking kid. There's no way he's 18, 19. There's no way in hell. I'm sorry, like even 18, 19, you still pushing towards jit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not that I'm fucking so much older, again, even though they just want to call me young. But sidebar that, bro, nah, he's a fucking kid. Like, he's, again, if we're doing age range 16 to 19, to me he's 16. Like, yeah, like, bro, he's a kid. Like, it's obvious, right? But other stuff, nah, I'm not really going to like to be inclined to so much believe that, especially in the factor of like she's saying that this girly pop is putting out free screenshots. Okay, if you can prove that these, like, she's making doctor screenshots and disprove that the things in these are like, oh, what's substantiated and what is real, boom, I'm way more inclined to trust you now. But since, again, she is his mom, I'm already knowing you have a major bias. He popped out of your jalooper, hun. I already know. Like, I already know you have a bias to be on his side. It's like, I can't really trust you 100%. I need more.
Mom, why? Like, of course, like, the cyberbullying is awful, but like, you allowed this platform, so maybe you should limit like your kid's screen time, or like, I don't know, do something to stop him from going to random parties and stuff.
That's what I agree with, because again, this, I'm sorry, but they're gonna start doing a censorship for jits, and they're fucking disguising that shit as a Trojan horse to really just censor people's opinions, especially political ones and all that shit. But that's inevitable, to be fucking honest with you, bro. Even though, again, like, people should be able to have their opinions, bar them being harmful to people, but like, bro, yeah, it's fucking cooked, bro. They're gonna take over. But like, this is a case of just like, it's inevitable for jits. Like, jits, especially now that short form shit like TikTok and all that exists, like, bro, they're just gonna be brain rotted as fuck. That's just what it is. I feel like real life to that is like really just, again, the TLC and how you nurture your children. Like, if you nurture them to like not really, just basically to be blatant, like flat out honest, to not really give that like much of a fuck about TikTok and shit like that. Like, yeah, they'll go on it or whatever the fuck, because yeah, they're jits. Like, everyone goes on TikTok, even here and there. Trilly will go on that shit, even though the brain rot app, the cesspools app, like Twitter's like, I just fucking can't. I don't give a fuck if niggas do that shit. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying, like, fuck, bro, that doom scrolling shit, it's scary. It's scary how that shit has you psyop. The doom scrolling, like, bro, you sitting there, nah, I can't do it. It scares the shit out of me, right? Like, it's inevitable, but like, yeah, if you like, again, nurture a kid to where they'll have like other hobbies and other things that they're just more interested in, instead of like, you know, TikTok and the dopamine of having people validate them and get gratification from them, from people behind the screen, and do crazy ass shit. That's what turned heads into nuisance IRL streamers and turned heads into PaulTooReals with these TikTok bullshitteries. Like, yo, they get entertained by other shit, then they probably gonna be straight. You know what I mean? But like, bro, when you get addicted to this cloud shit, it's over.
Because clearly this isn't good for him. There's footage of him bragging, not really bragging, but talking about all the different stuff he's taken, and with a bunch of girls in the room. I mean, if you hadn't allowed him to go to that party in the first place, he is, if she says truly 16, you obviously have power over him to control him to some extent, so you're held accountable when he...
This party shit, I hate it, dude. I do. Somebody gotta tell me, bro. Like, what's up with the party shit? What's the fun part? Timestamp. What's the fun part? I just don't get it. I don't know. I'm boring as fuck. I just don't get it. That shit just, like, when I think of the concept of party, you know what I'm saying? You go there, dance. Like, if you had an older party or whatever, you know what I'm saying, jits, you should definitely not have alcohol at the party. That's exactly why the fuck we're governing this dumb shit. But like, bro, if you had an older party, you get a little drinking or whatever. But like, I just don't know. I'm bored after 5. I'm bored after 5. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm like, yo, I want to go back home. We got slops to make. I'm trying to watch a couple animes. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's not me. I can't, bro. That shit just boring. I'm not trying to do that shit.
Accountable when he does stuff that is borderline illegal.
I'm doing that trend, even though I just got out of the shower, where you take a picture and see what sound TikTok adds to it.
Like, I'm not saying that he for sure did any of these things or whatever, or that she's fully responsible, but she has some extent to not, like, why are you letting your kid go to these random parties with random, like, tons of different girls, and obviously, like, they're having discussions.
To give his mom the benefit of the doubt, kind of charitability, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bro, jits just fucking lie. Like, that's just what it is. Like, bro, I'm not saying like crazy malicious lies. Like, some of them do, and that shit is a problem, and that breeds, you know, toxic habits as an adult, and that's where you pathologically lie. Hassan. Anyway, sidebarring that, right? Because somehow this motherfucker always ends up in every video. But like, yeah, sometimes heads are just prone to lie. Like, that's just really what it is. They just prone to lie as jits, because you already know, like, yeah, mom, I just go out and hang with a couple of my bros, bruh, it's cool. Next thing you know, you at this party. Next thing you know, you at this party, bro. You surrounded by the hus. Like, bro, that's just really what it is. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So even still to that, like, yo, I do agree, duh. Like, yo, parents need to really get on the TLC tip, like, for real, especially more these days, bro. Cause like, yo, some of these jits. I'm not trying to hate on the millennials, but yo, the way Gen Alpha is, whoo boy, these motherfuckers, these little Cocoa Melon jits, holy shit, the Cocoa Melon psyop is bad, bro. Sidebar and that too is just like, yo, jits in school these days. Are they even learning shit? They probably not even learning shit. I don't know. Shit, was I learning shit? Nigga, I'm a slob tuber. Clearly, I wasn't learning shit. Truly the dumbass. Never being a dumbass allegations. Anyway, clearly, like, yo, his mom could do more to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, parent up. Especially on the tip of, like, yo, being on or monitoring on what he's doing on socials and shit like that. But also, like, yeah, jits are just prone to lie. So even if she's on his P's, like, you know, she's on his P's. You know, that type of beat. Bro, there's always gonna be that slight chance, that slip chance where, yeah, he could slip up, get out, do some dumb jump, bro. Be like, oh, yeah, yo, mom, you about to be chilling tonight or whatever, you about to do some jump. Oh, yeah, I might just go out with a couple of my friends. And then again, he end out at a party with the huz, fucking Nick stick in hand, fucking about to start smoking, fucking apparently almost drinking and driving, allegedly. Like, bro, fuck.
This kid has a huge platform. Of course, there's going to be someone that's going to end up recording him. People want views. Yeah. Sorry that at the end of the day, I don't know why. Like,
thank you. Like, maybe, like, I gotta really start saying it. Like, I'm sorry. This is like, I'm not saying go out and don't trust heads, but bro, like, especially when you got a plat, bro. People just got an incentive, bro. That's just what it is now with the short form shit too, bro. You don't see it every time. Heads just do anything for the TikTok, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. It's not worth shit. That's right, bro. You never catching me outside. That shit is dead.
She has some responsibility here, and blaming it, I feel like she just wants to toss the blame around. The person talking about the situation should not be at blame. Like, no, it is not illegal. You know what is illegal? Allowing your kid to drive under something, allegedly, okay?
Facts.
Like, you have some responsibility. Like, he's young. I get it. It sucks that people are making fun of his looks. Once again, that is disgusting. Those people are awful people. They should not be doing that. But
nah, niggas lame. Ben said it.
The genuine criticism, like, he still needs to be held accountable when he does awful things. Like, and literally anyone, his age should not be an excuse. Young content creator, you're trying to deplatform him. No, if he does something bad or allegedly does something bad.
Yeah, that's that John I was saying, like, that, yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. I'm not going for that. That doesn't absolve you of criticism. Like, what? Huh? Yeah, I get it. Young content creator, good. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Well, actually, good and bad. Because I feel like, yeah, a lot of these jits, when they go down these paths, looking at you, Ashley Barnes, a fucking damn near Diddy path. I ain't gonna lie, it's bad works with this clout shit. It is just fucking awful. Or your Piper Raquel's again, your fucking Princess Amelia is like, it's fucking awful. Like, I'm not fucking with that shit at all. You know what I mean? It's bad works. I think heads in that case should focus on being jits. Go make memories with your friends, your other girly pops. You know what I'm saying? Your other bros, like, fuck. But then also in the case of, like, yo, you have your Sophie Monassans who start their platforms young and have built, you know what I'm saying, really cool, inspiring, you know what I'm saying, cultivated good audiences and, like, just like that. And they putting out good works, you know what I'm saying, good energies, good vibes, you know what I'm saying, and they're continuing to do so. Like, that's, like, obviously someone who built a good platform from a young age. And, like, more examples like that is good, is just overall good. That's more or less shaping, like, what at least we would hope and push for more content creators. I'm not saying every John, again, every person has to be like, you know what I'm saying, Sophie Monassana, every person has to be this upstanding moral citizen or whatever, because I know for damn sure again, Trilly is not the moral arbiter and definitely is not someone you should idolize. You know what I'm saying? I definitely fucking embarrassed my own dumbass and say the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? But you would hope for people to, like, especially, like, you know what I'm saying, jits getting into concentration and jobs like that to be pushed more towards, like, you know, a bettering light. You know what I'm saying? Pushing more towards good efforts and beats like that instead of, some of these other situations.
It's going to be discussed no matter his age. You allowed him to have a platform, he's going to get consequences from having that platform when he does something wrong. That's kind of the way having a lot of internet fame works. And I know what some of you are thinking, she probably just sent this message to everyone. No, she didn't. I looked through the repost, and I looked at the actual hate accounts, specifically Paul2Racist, and she didn't block them so far, at least. She's just added their videos to
Racist?
favorites and hasn't DM'd them at all. Like, she's not actually interacting with the ones literally making fake AI videos, but she's going after people talking about that one allegation. Only that one, which is a bit strange, because you think you'd go full on blast on someone making fake AI videos. Why would you go off on a person talking about an actual allegation? For example, here's a hate account, and all she did was favorite it. She didn't message them at all. She's only messaging people, or allegedly messaging people, talking about that one allegation made by that girl, and threatening them. Well,
I just, like, yeah, this is, like, major Streisand effect. Like, I just think that's just not a good idea at all to, like, message heads, bro. Like, again, if this is something, like super serious to where, again, these are hefty allegations being levied and made, you would, like, handle this, like, way more professionally and, like, definitely more towards, like, the court of law side than, like, the I'm gonna go in DMs and tell heads, yo, take this shit down, bro, what the fuck? Because, again, that just implicates you more. It's like, yo, why are you telling heads to do this shit? Like, are you guilty of something? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I totally again get it if these heads are completely making this up and, like, are trying to slander and, like, spread misinformation, like, defame PaulTooReal. But at the same time, also to that, like, by doing this, it just muddies your waters. It's just not the best way to handle it.
Not really threatening them, but hinting at that this is illegal, which we all know what that means, a lawsuit. This is the account that originally made the AI video and is by far the most followed hate account of Paul, and it's not blocked as they...
Period. Your son is the nicest pedo I know.
Posted her videos saying, period, your son is the nicest I know, and they're not blocked so far, so it is just strange because that account
why do I read it every time and then everyone reads it? No.
And it's just spreading, like, there are, like, AI generated videos, but, like, all the videos, like, I mean, they're not going to cancel them. Like, let's be honest, they're all awful. They're all giving terrible reasons. One said, we
yeah, again, those AI shits, I literally don't give a fuck.
should cancel him for, like, trademark infringement because he used a word that maybe caught, like, stupid stuff that literally no one cares about. It's almost like a joke account. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want one of those of mine, so it's still a hate account, but, like...
Oh, yeah, like, the parody hate accounts, like, yeah, you got the fucking, like, H4 Producatons, like, H4 Producatons type of shits, bro, the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? What's the other one? Ethan Addicts, like Ethan Bateman type of shits.
It's not really that threatening, so I can see why maybe she didn't block them, but dang, that is a mean thing to say. To show how, like, inside kind of...
Let me see. Account not found. Hey, I just wanted to... Wait. Is Coco Crazy about to read this out?
Some kind of sick inside joke some of these accounts are. Someone DM them saying, hey, I just wanted to let
I caught myself.
you know that you're worth a lot, and I know people are hating on you for something you didn't do, but you can see that they're just haters. I'm thankful for you being here today, or I don't know if you're going to see this. I'm sorry for what you're going through, and...
Wait, no! I'm sorry for what you're going... Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see this. I'm sorry, I'm going through some things, and you're the reason I'm here. Thank you, Paul. May God bless you. Yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's a... Fuck. Yo, okay, hold on. Wait, this genuinely almost made me shed a tear. This is so beautiful. Unless you thought I was PaulTooRapist groomed raped? What the fuck? Yo, these niggas. But, like, the thing I was gonna say about, like, some of these comments is, like, yo, some creators get these, and, like, yo, it's like, I don't, like, know how to explain it. It's cool to see that love being shown, but at the same time, I always say, like, yo, this, like, nah, bruh. Like, when heads say, like, oh, yeah, bro, you're the reason I'm here, like, yo, bro, you got me to not do this and, like, not do that, especially, like, on the tip of, like, sending yourself back to the lobby. Definitely don't want no heads doing that. I'm just like, yo, man, that wasn't me. That wasn't the creators, yo. That was you. Just these heads just gave you some inspiration. These heads, you know what I'm saying, just made you see better lights and all that. But, like, they didn't make you want to, like, you know what I'm saying, change your life and all that type of beat. Nah, that's you. You have to work yourself up to do that shit. At the end of the day, some motherfucker can't just grab you, motherfucker, and just make you want to live, make you want to better your life, all that shit. At the end of the day, you still want to have to do that for yourself. That shit won't, I can't just tell a head, yo, your fucking life Fix that shit up. Like, I can say this shit, duh, and I will say that shit because I'll be telling her, follow your goals and dreams and passions, baby. Facts. Facts, as always. But like, yo, at the end of the day, I could keep saying that, but unless you get your ass up and go follow them shits, ain't nothing happening. Stamped in. Facts. Facts.
That they're just haters. I'm thankful for you being here today, or I don't know if you're going to see this. I'm sorry for what you're going through, and may God bless you. So this account was so bad at like hating on him that someone mistook him for Paul himself, which I don't know how you mistake PaulTooReal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, wait, I actually like read that shit fully. I'm like, wait, man, what the fuck?
For the actual Paul, but as you can see, these accounts are like, of course, once again, they're mean and stuff, but like they can't really achieve anything. So it is strange that, like, I mean, I guess it is kind of strange because they're calling her son racist and stuff. It's weird that they aren't blocked and she hasn't DM'd them, because yes, they would instantly share it if she had.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know why she's interacting with these ads.
And these things being said that are almost impossible to believe are lies or things that are twisted far out of context. These things are meant to harm me and also you.
I'm sorry, but how are the allegations about you meant to harm me? And once
Wait, hold on. Let me slide the camera over, bruh, because I'm like so far to the side. I bet. So I don't. Yeah, we way better like this.
Again, I know what the comments are gonna be. He's a kid. Leave him alone. And once again,
Wait, go back.
Context. These things are meant to harm me and also you.
I'm sorry, but how are the allegations about you meant to harm me? And once again, I
Yeah, they not meant to harm shit. If he talk about his audience, it's not harming them for sure. If anything, like, again, it just like, yo, if the allegations, again, with substantial proof, if they were cited, it would definitely ruin your credibility with your audience to the maximum. Because again, your whole well, not your whole, at least a half to a third of your content, or a third to a half of your content, is about like the fine shit, about the huzz, you know. So if you're doing weird, very unconsensual, not cool actions with the huzz, the fine shits, then yeah, probably not a good representation for the potential other jits in your audience that want to have interaction with the fine shits and the huzz.
know what the comments are gonna be. He's a kid. Leave him alone. And once again, I think he has room to grow and stuff, but like, he should still be criticized because he's done a lot of questionable things, and he has a huge platform. He's making tons of money and stuff. And overall, I disagree with the AI video. I disagree with bullying him for his views, but I do agree with the criticism towards him stealing content. And I want to look at allegations made. I would look at allegations made at any creator to see if they're true, because they need to have attention so we can, at the end of the day, not bury them and make sure we know the truth at the end of the day. And unless they provide proof, I mean, I just don't know what to do. Like, it's her word against his at the end of the day, and her videos have screenshots against his.
That's what I said. It's a he said, she said at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. If either side has more substantial proof, then I'm more inclined to believe that side.
So I want to be honest with all of you guys, and this is the only full true thing in the pack of lies that everyone is spreading about me. So the truth is, I went to a party, which I did do, and I drank, which did also happen.
And I want to believe Paul as much as possible, because once again, yes, he is a young creator and he has been cyberbullied a lot, and I want him to like achieve every dream he's had in his life, but when he contradicts himself constantly in each video, it makes it harder and harder to believe him.
Oh yeah, because then that, like, obviously, like, sheds in a bit, bleeds into your credibility.
Party had no alcoholic drinks. So the truth is, I went to a party, which I did do, and I drank.
You see what I mean here? Like, 1 minute he's saying he didn't do something, and then the next.
Man, I'm kind of confused. Because he's saying he went to, see, this is another thing that kind of contradicts it. He's saying my party in the one, John. And then he's saying I went to, hold on.
Video, it makes it harder and harder to believe him.
Party had no
My party had no alcoholic drinks.
alcoholic drinks. So the truth is, I went to a party.
See, nah, hold on. That's something I didn't even think about. Like in the other video, and now this. I'm looking at this, John. What does he mean in the other John? My party had no alcoholic drinks. And this is saying I went to a party. So was it your party, or did you go to one? Because then that's a whole different standard in this too. Because if this is your party, why were you driving to this shit? And then especially to that, how would you be driving under influence? But if you went to the party, then that's more substantial on how that could be a scenario that happened allegedly. See, now I'm confused as hell. Like, wait,
Which I did do, and I drank.
You see what I mean here? Like, 1 minute he's saying he didn't do something, and then the next minute, okay, guys, fine, I did. So how am I supposed to believe him when he's calling people liars?
That's not even, well, that is a factor, but that's all, like, the main thing to that is, like, which one of these scenarios is true? Like, was it his party, or was it a party that he went to? Like, what is going on here?
And he doesn't, like, it's just so suspicious. And once again, he gets hate. He's always gotten hate because a lot of his TikToks sometimes have messages that can anger people. Maybe he just does that because, I mean, he makes videos usually. Sometimes he releases things 40 times a day and makes constant videos to.
Now, somebody timestamped that. Like, and cooperate that for me. Like like, was the party a party he threw, or was it a party he went to? Because as far as I'm concerned, wasn't Head saying like this, like he was kind of getting some flack, like auxiliary to the Ashley Barnes thing, because like he had thrown a party, but then that wouldn't make any sense if he went to a party, is what he's saying now. This like,
earn some ad revenue, I mean, get that bag, whatever. But sometimes he says some controversial stuff, like that video we criticized in our last video saying a relationship without Jesus is just lust. And I've made it clear before that I am a Christian, but to say that is kind of stupid because a lot of people weren't introduced to Christianity. Some people don't even like know, some people have never heard of it before. And you mean when they fall in love, it's just like, lust, no. Or different religions, I mean, are Muslims always just lusting? No, it doesn't make sense. That argument is just kind of tone deaf.
Again, this is PaulTooReal. I'm not taking any of that serious. This is like the same thing with Peyton Piper. Like, these are fucking kids, and like Peyton Piper's TikTok's most devious twink. I'm not taking their religious Johns like serious. Like, not in the factor of like they can believe whatever they want to believe, and I'll respect their beliefs, especially if it makes them happy. But if you're putting out harmful Johns or like you're rage baiting like, again, religious values, I don't give a shit. I'm just going to fucking ignore these niggas on that effort, because I'm like, that's what everyone should do, because they're fucking idiots, as we can see. But sidebarring that, again, yeah, we need to talk about the way more heftier allegations being levied here.
So he deserves to be criticized for it. He has a huge platform.
Did I make a bad decision? Yes. But the haters ran with it to make it seem way worse than it is. And they do this to try to ruin my platform. Outside of that choice that has been used to bully me, shame me, and just spread hate, none of the other allegations or accusations are true. Literally not one other one. Listen to that clearly. If any of that was true, I would own up to it right now. People have made...
No, the fuck you wouldn't. What? You're gonna come out and tell people, yeah, man, I was blatantly just, sexually harassing these girly pops? No, nigga, bro, no one in history is gonna be saying that shit unless you just a really crazy ass nigga. Fuck, are we Epstein? Fuck, are we Diddy? Bro, you're not gonna come out and just blatantly say that shit. And that's exactly another reason why I'm saying this has to be way more substantiated on his defense, because it's like, yo, bruh, the only thing I can do here is take your word for it. I'm sorry, brother, but from, again, patterns of behavior, your content, all that type of shit, I don't know if you're that much of the most trustworthy bull. And that's the same reason I'm on the tip with your mother. I'm like, yo, man, I totally get it. She's your mom. She's a boss lady. She gonna believe you and be way more inclined to believe you because she loves you. But I'm not her. Like, dog, I'm gonna need a little bit more than this.
Made fake Snap accounts that look like my profile, but there's things that are a little bit different about them.
That I can understand. That's like the whole fucking AI bullshittery and those niggas making that shit up. These allegations levied to you against this girly pop. What's up with those?
But just to try to accuse me of things that I would never do.
And once again, yes, he is a kid, and I agree to some extent. That means he'll make a lot more mistakes, and we should once again have a little...
Sure. Again, I say the same thing. These jits, they're gonna grow up, they're gonna learn responsibilities and all that shit. That's very much like a great thing. This is why I say, again, parents need to give these jits TLC and all that type of beat so they grow up and become upstanding people. Like, that's just great and excellent. But I'm sorry, we're not gonna keep running around, at least with some of these heads, and say that they're fucking kids. A 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 12-year-old is a fucking jit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A preteen jit. That's a kid, for real, for real. These motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying, PaulTooReal, Piper Raquel, Princess Amelia, yes, they're jits. They're 16, 17, you know what I'm saying, all that. They're kids. They're definitely minors. But they have a brain in their fucking ads. We're not gonna sit here and pretend that they're like, like two brain cell shit like some of these other motherfuckers. They really do have two. It's unbelievable. They can't fire their neuron synapses for shit. But like, real talk though, we know these motherfuckers have brains. They can think. They can think, oh man, this one looking pretty bad. You know how you can just come up here and say, yo man, all these things levied against me are true, or I mean not true. Duh, these saying they're not true, because if they were true blatantly, again, I would fuck him up. And he literally said he would say if they were true or whatever. Again, that's some bullshit. That's just lies on everyone's part. Again, if you had these things levied against you, that's just cap. But anyway, sidebar in this, yo. I'm just laughing because it's so stupid. Yo, the same way he can come up here and say, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just like, it's not dumb because these are crazy jumps being levied, but I'm like, yo, we're just playing semantics. It's so dumb. But like, the same way he can come up here and say, yo, this John is not true, all these things levied against me, yo, these people are just cyberbullying. The same way he can come up with all these different things to shelve this, to put this John away, is the same exact way he could think in these scenarios with this allegedly and potentially happening. Yo, man, I shouldn't do this shit. What the fuck? Like, bro, I'm not going to run with that excuse every time. I'm like, yes, I totally understand her jits. And this is, again, the same thing they was even funny enough using for Miss Coco's Crazy. But even still, nah. I cannot go for that with Honey either. It's like, yo, we are old enough to think and share our opinions on some of these things, right? So that means we are also old enough to know that we can take criticisms on these opinions and some of these actions we've done. What are we talking about? Am I saying be a fucking leafy and start shitting on 12-year-olds and shitting on kids for no fucking reason, calling them like autistic and bullshit like that? Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm also not about to let these just do whatever because, oh man, they're 16 or 17. Oh, even though they're potentially, allegedly doing blatant bads. Yeah, no, that's not absolving you of criticism. What the fuck are we talking about?
A little bit more like sympathy and stuff, and I agree, but he still should be critical.
Like, bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. You know what's so funny about this? They even cooperate this more. Again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking pull a Denim's cell phone queen or whatever, because the only example I can use is myself, even though I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. Yo, man, when I did a bad, even though truly, I'm not trying to big myself up, because truly ain't shit, truly's definitely not the ego bull. I wasn't really doing that many bads, as you can see. Pretty fucking mellowed out, you already know. Plus, track was already beating my ass enough. But anyway, when I did a bad, yeah, man. Do you think the boss cared that I was 16, 17, or whatever? No, I still got my ass whooped. It's like, bro, it's like, still got popped the shit out of. We love the boss. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be saying sometimes, obviously, you should definitely not fucking domestically abuse your kids. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, some of these just need they fucking ass whooped. Because this shit is getting real ridiculous. And I'm looking at you fucking YNs. And that was a whole nother thing, too, with another motherfucker. You're glorifying YNs and shit. Dumbass. So fucking stupid. Holy fuck. Like, they're actually morons. But anyway, sidebarring that too. It's like, yo, some of these just, they definitely need their ass whooped. But yeah, did the boss give a fuck about that? Nah. I ain't gonna lie. So, like, what are we talking about here? Nah, like, again, if you've done a bad bet, especially, again, which is the whole thing that I keep stamping and that really needs to be stamped in, especially that can be substantiated, no, you need consequences from that. We're not absolving this from you because you're 16, 17. Yes, I would obviously want to give you the chance to grow and do better, but when it comes to things like this, yeah, we might be a little heftier on the criticisms, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me, Paul? Like, come on.
Even though he is a kid, as literally anyone, because when you have a platform, you take that responsibility, unless you're literally being controlled by your parents, which, I mean, it's
Piper Raquel.
Possibly he could be, but I mean, it just seems
yeah, Princess Amelia too.
Kind of like his own thing.
Thomas.
At this point, because he is old enough. I'm talking about like 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds that are literally being controlled. That's a different case. That's a different story.
Way younger Piper Raquel.
Their parents should be then. But I'm saying that, like, when you take on this responsibility, you know
Ryan's World.
What you're doing. If you do stuff or
hate passenger,
say stuff or commit kind of bad acts allegedly, then you're gonna be criticized like everyone else. And like, I'm sorry if the mom thinks that like we're destroying a poor little kid's channel. I'm sorry, but he created the channel. You allowed him to create that channel. And if he's gonna make mistakes or allegedly make things and cause problems like this, I mean, he's gonna be called out like anyone else. He's not special.
Yep, that's what it is.
Paul texts me, one of the first things he says, he's like, please, and I text back, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you begging me for? And he's like, can you take that video down? Can you, like, take that video down? Can you delete it? And I'm like, what video? What are you talking about? And I thought he was talking about my story at first. But then,
that's really fucked up. Like, I'm not, again, this is in no defense of PaulTooReal, but again, you should not be going back and forth in DMs and doing all this different shit, bro. Like, again, you don't want people just spreading out misinformation about you if this shit is completely false about you, but at the same time, there's so much better ways to handle your defense.
I get sent the TikTok, and I'm like, oh, holy shit, wow, I want to say I had nothing to do with that video being posted, at least the first time.
Allegedly, if what she's saying is true, nothing says they're all lying and I'm telling the truth, like begging people to take their TikToks down. Please.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that, again, that's just making it worse.
It's gonna make me look bad where he admits to, and I just don't see how that video, I mean, it could be AI, but, I mean, he admitted to it, like, in the response video, he was like, yeah, okay, I did, but I'm not actually, you know what, I'm not actually, like, addicted to it. I was just talking because I was under the influence.
People saw it, people were reposting it, and I was commenting on them because people were like, this is AI, and I'm like, no, it's not. You wanna know some more? Yeah, you wanna know some more? You want some more? Anyways, yeah, I gave people some more. I gave them some more.
That shit was hilarious as hell when I was watching the last video. You want some more? You want some more?
They got that more, and that's how there's a lot more now of videos from that night. And also, Paul texted me again after I gave people more pictures and videos of him. He texted me again. Oh, you're a terrible person. Oh, I would never do this to you. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bruh, I'm not.
God. this is so bad, but I'm just like, bro, all I keep thinking is like, bro, this is so fucking avoidable, bro. This is so avoidable, bro. Like, holy fuck. Like, niggas gotta stop being horny, bro. That's just what it is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack of them. That's why I keep saying, nah, bro. This a real life right here, bro. Real talk. This a truly real life. This a Trillalations, bro. We gonna put this one down in the gospel, bro. I'm already laughing, right? This is why soy dubs.
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
No.
Soy dubs got psyoped by the Jalooper. I'm looking at every hun. It'll never happen. Not with Trilly. We discussed it earlier. Your face call could be bombing, hun. Stunning, gorgeous, lovely. Let me tell you. Some of you, beautiful. So a lot of these influencer girly pops, they're really beautiful. Unfortunately, their hearts fucking suck, but we're gonna get to that. Anyway, face card bombing. The cherries, oof, voluptuous, excellent, voluminous. Let me tell you, the rumskis, oh, the shape, immaculate. The kitty, absolutely purring on. Let me tell you. But at the end of the day, that's all well and good. But yo, Trilly's got a right hand, baby. He's done me well for a really goddamn long time. He's done me right, and he's never failed me. He hasn't failed me yet. So there is no way I'll be getting psyoped by no looper, no Jalooper on this earth. If it really gets down to it, that's why I keep telling the bros, you gotta start thinking with these, not these. Yees. You means? I ain't gonna lie, cause when it really get down to it, yo, he do me right, bro, and we gonna get through any situation. And in the post-nut clarity, you're gonna really start thinking. You're gonna really start thinking. Let me tell you, for sure. That's why I'd always tell you, bro. You gonna have to. You might. Oh snap! Of course, in the middle of the John, bro. We gonna keep it rolling, bro. Nah, never. This is it right here. Cause I'm telling you, this is still Trillalations. We gonna keep it rolling, bro. This really the sloppy. The sloppiest of Johns. This is why I'm saying, bro, for the Huns, yeah, nah. Can't psyop me, nah, we can't. The way out of the situations cannot be, or the way out of them, or the way into the situations cannot be the kitty. I don't care how much she purrs. Relaxing, soothing. You know what they say about actual cats, I ain't gonna lie, like the purr, the frequency actually relieves people, like helps people. The real, well, the cat is a real one, but the one with you, hon, may do the same thing, but I'm not worried. Nah. I always ask, what is in your heart? What is in, better yet, I do want to know what's in your heart, but you have the best interest of mine. A lot of these people don't. Don't. They don't know. They care about other things, auxiliary things, materialistic things. I don't care about those things. And neither should you. Duds all the time. But look good, babe. Let me tell you. Look as good as you want, hon. I'm not gonna lie. Look as beautiful as you want to look and as beautiful as you want to feel. But just know, at the end of the day, again, the kitty can only purr for so long. Until it's time to really use our hearts. Facts. Why don't y'all tell me? Jeez, I couldn't even see. Boy, that camera was down like this the whole time. Boy, Jesus Lord. You don't even know how to make content. I mean, sloppy, right? Sloppy! Facts. Alright, anyway, back into it.
Lying, I'm telling the truth. Nobody's lying. Nope. Like, just don't. He's a liar. Like, just don't be a liar, and then you won't get canceled for shit like this. But yeah, he's texting me, and then I ended up saying something like, well, maybe don't touch girls' thighs that you barely know. And he's like, oh.
So, once again, his response is talking about how he took this stuff and blah, blah, blah. But, once again, your memory can be bad. Like, you do crazy stuff when you take that stuff. I don't know why you would take that stuff, because...
That's true. At least from Trilly's personal experience, again, the only example I use myself. Cell phone queen. Like, off alk, it really does depend on how drunk you do get, though. Like, if you're blackout, you're not remembering shit. Like, you're actually just, it's gonna be like you teleported into the next day, except you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna go from, like, oh, man, dude, I was a bit tipsy, bro, into just, yeah, you're waking up feeling like hell, and you don't remember anything that happened, right? If you get, like, really teed up, but you can still remember what happened, yeah, it's really fucking bad, bro. Like that's always like where I was getting, and I'm like, dude, it's just terrible, bro. Because you're gonna wake up with hangover, but you're also still at the point before you pass out and sleep where you like really teed up bad. And if he's on that, then I can still understand. Like you might be a little John, but even still to that, yeah, you still do not drive because DUI is not good. Again, if you were potentially doing this, John.
You do crazy stuff, and especially around a lot of girls, and some of them are recording you and recording what you're talking about. Why would you?
That's what's really scary about shit in this day and age. I'm sorry, but that's just really what it is. Because and funny enough, I saw a John about this, but this is also kind of true too, though. Like, I was pushing this John too because again, it was kind of true, but not in this day and age anymore. But like I would always say, the worst thing a girly pop could say to you is no or whatever. But that is no longer the case. And especially if you've seen that John with the T app, that is extremely no longer the case if shit like this is going to be happening, bro. Now the worst thing that could happen to you is yes, you're recorded and put it in the group and put in the group chat. Yes, you're recorded and posted on TikTok or some bullshittery. Like yes, these are the worst thing that happen. No is not the worst. No is the best thing that could happen to you, honestly. Like yeah, you should at this point, and it's kind of sad. But like, yeah, cause I was about to say some dumb shit. You shouldn't expect rejection. That's bad rhetoric to put out. Like, yeah, let me not say that shit. But on a case in point factor, if you are going into it expecting rejection, which you shouldn't do, yeah, the best case scenario on rejection is hitting no. It's just getting a no. Because hey, man, the worst in that is yeah, you're on the T app or some shit. Like, yeah, that is the worst now. So like, and then also getting posted on like mad socials in the group chat, yada yada, all these other things. That's the worst. That is very, very much the worst now. So yeah, that's a whole nother reason. And I'm gonna be honest with girly pops, because I remember I was seeing a video. I think I was watching like Techie or some shit. Watch like a video on Twitter. This one going on for sure. Oh my god. We just came off of it. I was just having a little rant skis about the girly pops. Again, for the girly pops. Listen, hun, your princess treatment. I know some of the huns really do love their passenger princess treatment, especially. Listen, hun, you're queen of princess royalty. That's all well and good. But yeah, I'm gonna be hun with you. I'm gonna be straight up with you, hun. I'm gonna be straight up with you, my darling, my princess. Yeah, if you think a bull is walking up to you in this current era, especially cold approach to tell you're beautiful or like to get an opportunity. Yo, for the bros that do that, and like y'all actually cool on this channel, no weird type of timing, because that's usually what it results in a lot of the times. Not saying that the bros are going into it being weird, but on the tip of like, yeah, you're probably gonna be looked at as a creep, as a weirdo, and that's what I'll be getting into. Yeah, shout out you, because you're really bold. But for the girly pops that are like how that girly pop was in the video I was watching with Techie, if you're questioning this, I'm sorry, you gotta blame society or the other girly pops for that one. I'm gonna be honest with you, because yeah, we're at the point where yeah, you're a creep, weirdo, rapist. Bro, it's bad optics. Again, T-App is done. It's done. Like the cold approach, John, is done. So I'm not gonna lie. If anything, I'm gonna be for real, bro. Some of the girly pops may not want to hear this either, but it may be time for you to start approaching. It may be. I ain't gonna lie, because that's the only way. I'm being like, in most scenarios, that's the only way any of this is really getting started. In this day and age, ooh boy. Again, heading up on a T-app, ending up in the group chat, ending up posting on somebody's story. I don't know, like, nah. It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it. It's really not at all. I don't like those odds. I really don't. But I'm not the one taking those odds. I've already decided on dying alone, so like... But yeah, for the other bros, yeah, they not liking those odds at all.
Do take something like I'm literally like 17, so seeing someone a year younger than me, why?
Oh, Miss Coco's crazy birthday must have went by.
Would you, if I was in a room with people that knew I had a huge platform like him, and they were all talking about stuff and getting into a conversation, I would not touch anything. Like, that is the stupidest thing you can
Wait, hold on. Nah, because I was about to say, hold on, that's actually factual.
A year younger than me, why would you, if I was in a room with people that knew I had a huge platform like him, and they were all talking about stuff and getting into a conversation, I would not touch anything.
That's a good also reason on why the fuck I wouldn't even be there. Like, nigga, this is just breeding allegations. I'm sorry, bro. This is legitimately breeding allegations. I'm like, dude, holy fuck. Like, dude, This is like giving allegations just street doggy, bro. Nah, dude. Nah. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Once you got a plat, bro, I'm sorry. You just gonna have to live a boring ass lifestyle. If you want to keep your plat, bro, you gonna have to be fucking boring, bro. Not saying, obviously, niggas are, as soon as you get into any of the scenarios, bro, it's immediately gonna end up bad. You're on bad timing. But yeah, now, when you're on the PaulTooReal timing, again, who wants to always be surrounded by the huhs and fine shit? Yeah, nigga, it's breeding fucking up your career. I'm gonna be honest with you, niggas. Getting into a DM is breeding, getting into the group chats with the huhs is breeding, destroying your fucking career. Yeah, it is. That's it. Like, yeah, that's another reason, bruh. If you want to keep your money, your fucking clout, like how everybody else does, yeah, you avoid these shits at all costs. That's another reason why niggas shouldn't start discords and shit.
Like, that is the stupidest thing you can possibly do. And a few different people under my last video were saying, well, she's just trying to ruin his career because she's grinning. Well, it is, I mean, sure, that's definitely something, because once again, this is alleged. Maybe, who knows, she could have made it up, possibility, obviously, but
that's what I'm saying. Gotta be substantiated on both sides. Keep saying this.
It is an awkward thing, too. Like, imagine talking about the same story from someone you knew. Like, it is an awkward thing. I don't really blame her, because sometimes when you're in an awkward situation, you laugh. It doesn't always mean you're not taking it seriously. Maybe she's just feeling really awkward. I know in different situations, people have talked about traumatic experiences, and I feel so bad, but, like, I almost laugh. Just not because I'm being mean, because, like, I can't, it's just awkward. When I'm awkward, I laugh, and I feel awful about it, but
yeah, that's,
sometimes,
like, nah, I feel that hefty, because my coping mechanism is smiling and laughing, too. Like, yo, oh my god. And that's why I always have to clarify, like, yo, I'm not laughing at these shits, or I don't think these sounds is funny. It's just like, yo, I just feel like, oh my god. Like, you'll see me make that face a lot, bro. Like, I'll make that face a ton. I'll be like, oh my goodness. And then be like, or something like that, because, yeah, like, obviously I have to get composure. Like, no, that's something, like, I could definitely relate to on that factor. Oh my god, he's fucking coping, bro. You don't feel shit. Sure. Whatever you say. Like, that's really bad to be at.
it's a reaction to a really weird, strange, and awkward situation.
Here's my hot take on Paul's 1 million party. I want to tell you my top 5 favorite.
So, was it his fucking party or not? He said, I went to a party. But then at first he said there were no alcoholic drinks at my party. My party had no alcoholic drinks. Then I went to a party and I fucking drunk. Now his mom is saying his 1 million part. What the fuck? Like, bro, nah, this was his party.
Things that happened at the party. Counting down from 5 to 1. Number 5. We had 2 photo booths and they were so fun. They had like the kind, this guy took a picture and you could do props or whatever. And I got to take pictures with my friends.
Who the fuck? Like, bro. That's what I'm saying. These parties and shit, I don't know who the fuck is entertained by these. These shits are literally just clout orgies, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. It's so fucking bad. I fucking hate them.
I loved watching all the influencers taking pictures with their friends at the photo booths. Number 4, meeting Jessica from Amari and Fiona from Freelance. The 2 of them were the sweetest. They helped sponsor the party and they did interviews and handed out merch and they were just adorable.
Like, part of me feels bad for the mom, not really Paul anymore, just because so many different controversies he's been in. Even if it's a young age, he's still been in a lot of them. Like, when you're 10 years old, you know not to steal other people's blocks. What makes you think you have the right to steal tons and tons of things? Steal an entire account from someone else. Remember that controversy? Yep, that controversy. Anyway, so there's no excuses for that.
The ice cream vid.
But the mom, I mean, I watched some of her TikToks and I'll admit, she seemed kind of sweet. Like, she seemed to just enjoy what her son had got. I mean, I get it. All of a sudden, everyone's hating on him. You've been so
That's
proud.
what I'm saying. Like, bro, nah, I can totally understand because, bro, like, yo, the boss would be on the same type of timing, bro. Like, y'all seen the boss whenever, like, when we hit 10K, I saw the flex video. Yo, shout out again. The boss, we love the boss. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel this energy. You know what I mean? But it's still like, yo, Paul, like, yo, you got, again, like, oh, this is alleged. Both sides gotta be substantiated more. But, dude, like, these scenarios are just so fucking avoidable, bro. Holy shit, dude. Like, I know, like, god damn it, it's just so boring. You don't fucking want to have fun and all that. Like, dude, I get it, bro. But, like, do you want to keep your plat or not, nigga? Like, that's just really what it is. Like, dude, you got niggas glazing you the fuck up and all this shit. Like, the initial shit of this happening was niggas glazing you the fuck up through a screen. Like, don't you want to at least keep that shit, bro? You're about to keep nothing. Like, what are we talking about?
He's done all this cool stuff. I get it. At the end of the day, I think he can survive it if he comes clean and talks about what really happened in the situation, maybe provides proof that it's false if it is, all that stuff, and fixes what he's done wrong in the past, owns up to it, and then moves on.
Okay, the day is here. I'm going to show you the whole way to make a Frappuccino at home. I do have an espresso machine. I just stick a pot of espresso in there and push it to get it going.
It's real money shit. Holy shit, bro. I can't get one of these right now. Yo, we get the 5 bed, 5 bath. We got that boy. God, one of these boys chilling.
But if you don't have an espresso maker at home, you can use just plain old coffee. You can use cold brew. You can use whatever you like.
No, I don't got that one. No cap, I don't got that one. Need to get that one, Bobby. Yo, heads do not understand. Oh, truly is the Zillow demon. I cannot wait, bro. Get your money up, not your funny up, baby. Shout out, love with the audience. Okay. We getting the boss to 5 bed, 5 bath. Oh, I'm gonna need one of these boys countertop.
And she's had to restrict her comments too. I mean, I don't know if she would have gotten a ton of hate or not. It probably would have just been at PaulTooReal. But I saw a post with it had 20 likes. Luckily, it was yeah, why are we just hating on Paul? Let's go hate on his mom. She's chopped too. And that made me mad. Okay.
Yeah, nah, that's fucking weird. That shit immediately makes my smile fade. Yo, you niggas weird as shit, bro. Yo, the boss ladies don't be on no type of beats like that. Fuck is you niggas on?
That is literally cyberbullying. No, we're allowed to criticize them for what they've said and stuff, but
Exactly. I'm going to poke holes in the arguments where there needs to be holes poked. But I'm not overstepping and fucking taking a sledgehammer to the shit. Nah, chill. What are we doing?
they're still humans, and no, she's not even chopped. I may be against her borderline threatening DMs, but I think she looks great. I think she looks great as a mom. I have nothing
to say. Literally, again, she's a boss lady. She's a mother. Who even cares about that, John? What I care about is she a great mom? Is she taking care of her children? I would assume for the most part she is doing that with Paul. It's just, this social media aspect definitely got to be covered better, as we can see.
Against her parents, and calling her chop is just disgusting. Leave her and Paul's looks alone. What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Paul released a video I remember with 700,000 likes, but a lot of people hated on it, where he was like, I may be chopped, but I have a big heart. And even though he's a bit of a hypocrite for many reasons of him commenting on girls' looks constantly, he has a point there. He's once again still a hypocrite, but he has a point. Who cares what someone's looks are like?
Where the fuck is this, bro? See, I want to, bro. Holy shit. I was talking about it in another vid, bro. Really on the tip of if you have goals, passions, and dreams, I be telling you this all the time. I'm literally just saying it in the vid. Yo, you gonna go out and chase them Jones. Facts! Get the fuck up. Go do that, Jazz. Again, I can't force you to do so, but I can keep hounding your ass to do it. So, get up. Go follow them shits. But yeah, I tell heads all the time, Trilly really has no grand ambitions, no goals like that. I just want to, my dream, put the whole team on, if heads don't know. What the hell does that mean? Basically, I just want to make sure the fam, the boss, my little sis, my bros, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My extended family, they good, chilling. That's really it. Everybody financially stable, hasn't got to worry about shit, they good, bro. You know what I mean? But, I have no grand ambitions myself. I always say, bro, Trilly's the sacrifice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Trilly is the worthless one, no cap. The one with no grand ambition. I don't want to, aspire to change the world or no crazy shit like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. After, I know the boss is in a 5-bed, 5-bath. My people's good, bro. They doing all these Johns. I'm finna deadass just go be Piccolo. I'm finna go Aura Farm in spots where this nigga Paul is at, bro. I'm finna just, deadass just go Aura Farm. Just go fucking, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Bro. Bro, Trilly on a casual. Instead of posting slops, Trilly on a casual, bro. Just chilling somewhere, bro. Just aura farming, bro. Nigga thinks he's Jinwoo, bro. This shit hilarious. Bro, that shit is funny as hell. But, dead ass, I'm probably just going, I don't know, I never am the bull to say, I want to go on vacations and shit like that. But I dead ass just want to go to cool ass spots in Aura Farm. That's really it. But what I'm definitely doing, gotta pop out of the beach in Okinawa. Now that one right there. Factual wagwan. Now that John's definitely happening for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna really be farming then. But yeah, bro. That John just made me go into a whole spiel just from seeing this again. Nah, but this spot is so fucking fire. The pictures, the fit pics, here we go. Stupid. Too bad nobody would be seeing them shits because we know I'm Cardi on the socials. They're in the description. But again, I'm not posting on their shit. So follow them if you want to. But
I wouldn't even say either one of them are ugly. In my personal opinion, I don't think they're ugly. I think you guys need to, settle down on the looks. Looks, everyone's gonna get old anyway. Who cares? And all these allegations and different situations Paul's been in have made me kind of sad. So let's say something positive to sort of end the video off with. I think obviously social media isn't real life, blah, 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 blah. But from the videos, when I was researching for this video that I saw from the mom and stuff, I would say that it seems like their relationship that they show online is kind of like a sweet relationship. Like, a lot of kids that age are really, really rude to their moms, but it seems like he's just kind of like, I mean, he just seems to be in a lot of her
Shout out the boss ladies of the world. Facts.
videos, doesn't seem to care. He, I'm sure, has advertised her videos before, allowed her to, like, have a TikTok, been like, okay, mom, fine, you can have a platform. A lot would be like, don't embarrass me, mom. So, I mean, after all the allegations,
Nah, that be me with the boss. I'm like, yo, boss, you can't start leaking all my jaws, bro. You can't Yoko me, yo.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since
Nah, like, bro, nah, that would immediately start crying.
and stuff, let's say something sweet. At the end of the day, I think their relationship seems to be something kind of sweet, even though the mom needs to stop threatening people. Here's the TikTok I found that I was talking about. All this, I'm not gonna say it, PaulTooReal hate got me thinking. Why not we hating to his chopped out mom? She's corny and chopped. Her TikTok, here's her TikTok name, or something lame.
Yo, you fucking jits are jits. Oh my god, fucking kids are such kids, bro. Bro, I was a jit too, bro. Fuck, I'm old as hell, but you fucking jits. Damn.
Go send hate. There's so much wrong with this. I keep saying, like, not one thing.
Bro, I'm taking away, bro, nah, I'm taking you niggas, like, permission to use chop away, bro. Y'all can't use that shit no more. I'm sorry, bro. Like, y'all deadass gonna play everything out, bro. Like, come on.
Here's genuine criticism.
Like, I know that deadass really sound like some unk shit, like, hating on Gen Alpha, but, like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like,
why not be like, hey, maybe politely ask her or say, please, can you not talk to people that way in their DMs? They're just trying to spread a message. If you want to clear it up, like, say it respectfully. Going after her looks, and what mom or what person that is like 40 or older doesn't make sort of cringy TikToks? They're not even that cringy. Like,
this what I'm saying. Yo, the boss is doing the same joint right now. I'm like, bro, come on. Bro, this is what all moms and like, you know what I'm saying, dads is doing, bro. Like,
you got me siding with the mom for once. Like, come on, man. No, do not go send hate. Leave her alone. Just criticize Paul for what needs to be criticized instead of going after looks, because when you only go after looks, then they're winning. They're becoming right. They're saying we're being cyberbullied. When you only go after looks, they're 100% right. And people...
And it's just more or less like the same argument like of like what the orbiters be doing, where it's like, yo, instead of attacking the story, you know, that John, you're attacking like auxiliary things. It's like, nah, just attack the story. Shout out Minecraft enchantment language, Mr. XQC, by the way. Like, don't attack like the person and all that shit. Attack the story. Attack what Johns are putting out.
I've also talked about a circulating video where he allegedly admits to wanting to date a 12-year-old while he's 17, which is obviously...
Wagwan.
Bombakat!
Bombaclat. You been a bad man, you clatting. Bad one. What? Nah, we gon' need some more on that. ASAP. ASAP. Yo, huh? Excuse me, boy. I beg your pardon. Yeah, nah. Who? How old? Never. Paul, you got a lot of explaining to do. I'm definitely gonna need some defense, and I mean some real substantiated defense for this. This. You know who's in cell block 1. You do. Let's not double it. Let's not. No, we don't want to. We don't want to do that. We don't. We do not. I can't believe this, John. How is it that every time it just gets worse?
Not okay, but it was posted, I believe, I could be wrong, but last time I checked it was posted by one of those, the same hate account that I think maybe they're just spreading it, but it probably was made by one of those accounts that made the AI video, so I'm just gonna call it AI for now, because the camera angle and everything just looks off, and it could easily be AI.
I would pray and hope.
I'm not gonna say right away that he said that, because there just is not any evidence supporting that. It's likely AI if I had to guess. If I were Paul and I was telling the truth, I would probably prove it wrong. There's probably some way to prove the screenshots are wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. But also be careful who you add on Snapchat. I don't think that clip is real, once again. AI, because of the past AI video, and he has so many accounts dedicated to hating on him. But what I'm saying is that I would be careful who you add on Snapchat from now on, because
Oh, this was the thing coming off of the John with the with the Snapchat John. Yeah, because I remember the one vid that they were doing. I'm like, bro, because yeah, it has a thing with the quick ad, bro. Like that John, bro, it's so stupid.
A lot of people, because of that possibly AI video, now think that he is a weirdo and a creep. So if I were him, just don't add anyone on Snapchat that you don't for sure know them.
Duh. But again, heads don't be tending to do this shit.
Like, you don't for sure know them, or they're gonna have more reasons. Let's say the allegations that girl made are completely false. She completely made them up. All the videos are somehow fake. The screenshots are somehow faked because it's possible, blah, blah, blah. And he really, at the end of the day, just stole some content, is a little bit cringy, blah, 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 and has made a few kind of dumb statements. Well, at the end of the day, I think, once again, he has room to fix himself. I think that he...
Yeah, like, any effort, again, all of this is disproved, and, like, none of the Johns from the girly pop is substantiated, and yeah. He's just a cringe motherfucker that needs to stop talking about these potential hugs and leave the fine shits alone for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cool off for them, you know what I'm saying? So we don't heat up the allegations again.
He can become that great creator. But when you have a huge platform, I mean, what young creator, name one young creator that doesn't have tons of hate accounts dedicated to them that has this many followers. I think the mom just doesn't realize that this is a very, it's sad, yes, that people make fun of his looks and stuff, but this is sadly very, very common. And it's just going to either take a break from social media, that might be kind of healthy, or I guess keep your comments down and hope it dies down. It'll die down eventually. Everything dies down on TikTok. Sometimes it dies down very quickly. Hopefully it'll die down, especially... not the allegations discussion. I hope that continues because I want to know. I want to get to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm about to say I want the clarifications on that shit. No, I don't need that to die down. I need that to in fact be clarified more.
Is it true or is it false? I really want to know the truth. And I also want, obviously, the chopped statements to go down and stuff. That's just mean. Leave a 16-year-old dude alone. Who cares what his looks are? His heart matters more, as he said himself. But yeah, the situation is definitely interesting. I hope I don't get a nasty DM from the mom on Discord or something. Who knows? I'm not sure, but I looked for that other creator she DM's video on her, and I couldn't find it. Like, I couldn't find the video he made about Paul. So she may have intimidated him, or they may have made some deal to get rid of it, because I could not find it. Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, I looked through both of his accounts. No video. But if she is watching this video, because she does go through a lot of videos, she's maybe trying to be more protective. Maybe let him take a break from social media. That's probably the most protective.
I literally said that. I'm like, yeah, maybe you need to cool off the socials. I ain't gonna definitely cool off talking to fine shit in the huts for a while.
Way, don't let him go to random parties. No offense, just saying.
What the fuck you? I'm like, my bad, I'm getting crazy. Yo, and no disrespect to the hun, Miss Coco's crazy, but I was like, what do you mean, hun? Like, yo, what do you mean? He definitely don't need to go to them shits. That's not offensive. That's just a fucking fact. That's just the fucking truth, hun. I'm like, he don't need to pop out to them shits, I don't think, anymore, especially after these allegations, especially, again, if he wants to continue to grow as a content creator. I think in terms of PR and optic purposes, yeah, Paul, going to the parties with, again, the fine shits, the huz, is done. That shit is done. Nah, it's time to pivot. We're going into some other content or some shit.
Just saying, don't let him go to random parties, and if there's a video of him admitting to taking stuff, maybe be a little bit more careful, punish him. I don't know. He's your kid. That's all I'm saying. Not trying to make the rules here. But at the end of the day, if his mom or anyone in his family is trying to, like, find a way to sue people for defamation, talking about it, because I think I've gotten the most views on this topic. A lot of people haven't talked about it on YouTube.
I'm sorry. Yo, I'm a stupid action, stupid consequences kind of guy. And honestly, for the jits, you need to show them TLC and guide them in the right path. But sometimes, and this is individually for some people, not even just jits, the best way for them to learn it is the hard way. The best way for their asses to learn is the hard way when they have to deal with the consequences. Because oop, it's just like back in caveman times. Ooh, tiger eat my friend. Ooh, that be bad. I see tiger eat friend. He may eat me. Yeah. Yes. At some point, it's like, yo, they gonna acknowledge you're doing dumb shit, and you're not gonna do that dumb shit. Why? Because you're gonna get those bad consequences again. I keep trying to tell these niggas, but they'll never learn.
A TikTok situation right now. Just so you know, I've had this type of situation before. I've been threatened with lawsuits if this does happen. I do know about defamation, and you have to prove once again that it's false, which, I mean, why wouldn't he?
I'm sorry, these motherfuckers. Bruh, I believe that these niggas are suing for defamation when they slide again a lawsuit. Like, after seeing all this junk going on with, again, Ethan and the whole, malicious copyright infringement lawsuit and all that type of beat, bruh, these lawsuits cost thousands of dollars. And I'm sure these motherfuckers got cheese, but they're not going through this shit. They're definitely not going through this junk. They're not. Especially defamation lawsuits, that shit costing you at least 100,000 bare minimum. They're not paying that shit. They don't think it's worth that much. And if they do think it's that shit, they either stupid or the pettiest motherfuckers ever.
you do that already. 2, that I was the one originally spreading it, and no, I wasn't. I was just talking about it, and I stated allegedly 50 different times, and I have to prove it did damage to your system, like damage to your channel, lost you money, lost your deals, and there's a million allegations going around with him right now, so you'd have to pinpoint the exact one and connect it to me. Like, some business emailed you, well, Coco Crazy said this, so now you don't get. So defamation is very hard. I'm sure it's once or twice on YouTube, but it doesn't usually win against YouTube channels. So if you're watching, just know.
I'm like, hun, Miss Coco's crazy. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Again. PaulTooReal, if he was dead ass like suing motherfuckers for slander and all that shit, the first person he would be going after would be the other girly pop. And second to that, it would just be stupid to even do that. Because again, what he could just do is come out and again substantiate his defense way more, prove and have other people cooperate that were there and seeing this John, that he was not on this weird timing with these other girly pops. Because then if he does that, we look at the other girly pop that's making this John with the video and be like, okay, hun, he came out with substantial proof. I'm gonna need more from you, and if she can't provide it, well, hun, look like you're a liar. And that's it. He disproves her. And anyone that doesn't see that shit, well, he doesn't need those motherfuckers because they obviously were only trying to push a narrative in the first place. Tell me where I'm wrong.
It's a tough thing to win. I don't think it's worth it. If you want to damage your reputation even more, then go for it, I guess. But yeah, that's it. If you made it this far, I literally love you so much. You have a great attention span. You're a hope to our society and our universe. And please buy a t-shirt or sweatshirt to help support.
You already know. Shit, I love it on. Let's go. You already know though, baby. Of course, like we were just saying, shoulda love with a Honda love it, babes. Miss Coco's crazy. That was PaulTooReal has officially lost it. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG original video, down in the description, first link, sure to love it. Of course, Miss Coco's crazy. And final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, it's still the same thing coming off the first vid. It's like, yeah, on both sides being the girly pop from the vid of the TikTok, you know what I'm saying, and PaulTooReal, her allegations levied against, you know what I'm saying, PaulTooReal needs to be substantiated more, and his defense against this needs to be substantiated more as well, because, you know, just saying, these people cyberbullied me and they just levied BS allegations against me, it's like, yeah, we're gonna need more than that, because anyone could just say, yeah, it's BS. Like, who wouldn't say, yeah, it's BS? Again, this is the whole thing we were saying with Pokemon and her believe victims take. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, if we take that interpretation, well, then you did this. Well, the first thing you're going to say is, well, prove it. Substantiate it, because that's not true. Like, duh. You know what I'm saying? But on the factor of, like, his mom saying, John, see, again, like, I totally understand her coming to the defense and, like, her making claims that, you know what I'm saying, potentially this other girly pop, or, like, not other, but the girly pop, you know, with the video, have made, like, doctor screenshots and all that. Like, I totally understand that could definitely be a factor, but, again, she would just need to show that, like, show how these screenshots and stuff like that were doctored. Also, her going in DMs to try to, like, defend these heads, or not defend these heads, but, like, to defend Paul and, like, tell heads to take these Johns down or whatever. Like, I just feel like that's also a bad optical play, because obviously if you're taking this John serious, and if this John was kind of, like, pushing towards the, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, it's slander, like, it's not real, it's malicious, well, then, yeah, you'd go about this in especially a legal and, you know, real defense, like, way more professionally. Like, you would want to really get this junk quelled for real. So yeah, I just think the way that the mom is going about it isn't good, but I also do understand still she doesn't want this John to happen to her son, and also, yeah, she's a mom as well, so, like, yeah, the TikTok John, she may not know how to handle this jazz and all that type of beat, so there's also that too. But still, the main things to this is obviously, like, yeah, both sides just need to be more substantiated, and for PaulTooReal, it's a definite that, like I said in this boy, he needs to probably take a break and definitely cool off from talking to fine shit and the huzz. So stupid. But you already know. Of course, again, shout out to the love with the hun. Miss Coco's crazy. You know, I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.